say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was a beautiful piece. You know, the Star Spangled Banner. Oh, my goodness, boy, that is what's up. Yep, so I welcome you all to the chat. Gonna have a live chat. Let me move this flag here. Get the flag out the way. There we go. All right. So we're going to hit it. We're going to hit it. We're going to hit it. You see my beautiful face? Thank you for the like. Thank you. Thank you. Boy, we're going to be talking about, is America still great? And we definitely going to talk about that today. I welcome you guys, though. That's really, really great. We've been really, really rocking it out. And I wanted to share something with you guys. And I stumbled across this thing. And, you know, therefore, I'm going to leave an affiliate link to this as well, too. Let me go ahead and post this up in the chat. Some of you may have heard of this and things, and some of you may not. But I thought by being a MAGA supporter, I can't keep all the secrets to myself. I don't want to do that. This is a AI tool, and it's called Right Pen. And I put the link down here in the comment section right here as well. So right here, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be one of our greatest tools, and I use it myself. And this is for the haters. This is for people that try to regurgitate fake news. And with this tool, it can catch it in seconds. I've tried it. I've used it myself. I love using it when political warriors, these other liberal rags that spin news and they leave out very important things. But guess what? Not only that, it corrects it, but it gives you what they're not talking about, and you can share the receipts with other people. No more arguing, yelling, and cussing and fussing. You know what I'm saying? None of these type of kitchen table type discussions with family or friends. All you got to do is sign up. That's the link right there. And you guys, this is going to be a wonderful tool. I just ran across it. I forgot who the other guy's podcast was. You know, I listen to other people's stuff every now and then. But I said, man, that is really, really cool. It's called Right Pen is what it is. So you guys go ahead and check it out. Right Pen and things. So I'm going to have to look into them. And as far as, you know, sponsoring the channel, I'm giving them a free plug, man. But I'm going to talk to them about it as well, man, because right here, this is basically what it does, though. So I wanted to talk about this before we get into the show. It's called Right Pen AI. So when they come in here, All I got to do is copy and paste, right? And it would actually let's say it gives the information on what they have spent on. I mean, give you an example, right? You guys kind of know what I'm talking about, but hold on for a minute. So I tested it out before I started the show. So let me give you an idea here what I'm talking about. Here's Reuters right here. So here it is right here. I went on Ground News and I pulled up. Now, they have it right here. Now, this is the Ground News, let me see here. This says the Republicans retool midterm strategy, Trump policies, but less Trump. This is what they said in Reuters, right? This is on Ground News, though, and they're coming up as basically neutral. So what I did is that I'm going to put it through here right now. I'm going to go up under the article. I'm going to copy and paste. It could also do the URLs and all this other stuff. It could read like screenshots as well. So here it is. So I put it through here to right pen, waiting on the results. All right. I should have shared this with you guys, though. It says here, Republicans retool midterm strategy. Trump policies, but less Trump. Now, what it should have said, it says that Republicans refine midterm strategy. Trump policies, but local focus, right? And then what it says here, what they left out. Let me go ahead and enlarge this a little bit. So the headline implies Republicans are running from Trump, but many candidates are actively campaigning on his record and endorsements, right? Polling consistently shows Trump core policy agendas, including border security and economic growth, remain popular with Republican primary voters, right? The framing ignores the tailoring a national message to local races is standard campaign strategy for any party. Democrats ran ran distance from Biden in 2022, using the same playbook with zero similar headlines, right? This is basically what it is. I'm over here, and I should have shared this with you guys. Actually, it's not too late. Hold on for a minute. Let me just do this. I can share this. Let me see. I can fix it. Let's go ahead and share that. Oh, yeah. Hold on for a minute. Yeah, I do have a membership, by the way. Right now is $79 until May the 1st. May the 1st is going to jump up to $100 and some odd dollars. So I want to go ahead and let you guys know that. Just give me one moment. Let me fix this. But right now it's on sale until May the 1st, I do believe. But you guys, if you want to get down to the truth, and things, and now that I bought it myself for 1 year, $79, man. But I said, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead on and do it, and things, because this is gonna be a great asset to me in this channel, and we're gonna really start seeing, the haters run. They're gonna be running, man. Ooh, they're gonna be running. Let me see here. Hold on for one moment. Let me do this here, and then we'll go ahead on and get this set up. I got to sign into this thing here, too. Just give me one moment here. Let me go ahead and set this up. In fact, you know what? I don't even need to sign in. Hold on. I'm going to show you guys. Let's do the Google one. There we go. But, yeah, I'm glad I pulled that page up. So, okay, that's the wrong one here. There it is. So you can kind of see, give you guys more of a, can I make that a little bigger? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Before we get started, I just needed to talk about this, guys, because this is very, very important here. You see right here what says, originally it says Republicans retool midterm strategies, Trump's policy, but less Trump. This is coming from Reuters. No, and it's no big, and this is what they do with mainstream media too. But with this tool, it takes it, the AI sees that this is basically a spin news, right? That's why we call it fake news. Republicans refine midterm strategies, Trump's policies, but local focus instead of saying less Trump. See, this is crap right here, right? And this is what we've been dealing with all this time. So when they try to regurgitate, or they regurgitate the lies, and just like with these guys, like you already seen, what's his name, Santana Jones and Johnny and all the rest of them, you better eat them up with this tool right here. They don't want, they'd be running from it, you know? They run from the truth. It says, once again, the headlines imply Republicans are running away from Trump, but many candidates are actively campaigning on his record and endorsements, which they really are. Doesn't that sound more adequate? Isn't this exactly what it is, right? So it gives you all the information here. Boy, I'm giving them a hell of a plug. I can copy and paste the whole thing. I can even throw it up there in the chat, in the actual comments. Here's the post. Here it is, what it says is Republicans aren't retreating from Trump. They're running on his wins and playing smart local politics, as they should. The headline spins strategies as embarrassment, right? And this is exactly what it is. Look at this. Right pen, AI, Facebook. This headline wants you to think Republicans are ashamed of Trump heading into the midterms, right? The reality, they are running on his policy record on the border, the economy, the energy, right? While tailoring their message to the local voters. That's what they've been doing. That is not retreat. This is a basic campaign strategy. Every party does it. The spin here is that adapting to pitch equals, right? Distancing yourself from the leader. It does not, right? There it is. And then I can share this receipt too. Look at this. Ain't this nice, guys? I say I'm going to share this with you guys. I put the link down. So if I were you, I would get on it now because I didn't want to pay $100 some odd dollars. But this is really good. And this is what we need because I said the focus is going to be on Trump up into the midterms. And what I'm doing is pushing the message as well off of his successes. I'm not even running as a politician, but we're basically doing the same thing here out in the content community, right? Content creators, right, that are MAGA, First America, right? This is the things that we are doing. And this tool right here actually helps a lot, right? Because as fast as they can spin it, we can spin it, not spin it, but correct the spin, right? To make it for what it's supposed to have read, right? And this makes a lot more sense. Republicans refine, not retool, refine midterm strategies, right? So yeah, you can thumb down if you want, but you in trouble just like Obama is in trouble, right? Oh, man. Yeah, thank you for the likes. So this is to the detractors, y'all in trouble. Come in here with spin news if you want. I'm going to run it through here, and we're going to verify and see how smart you are, how accurate you are. You know what I'm saying? You are going down like Obama, with those silver bracelets. They're going to be coming in fruition very, very soon, right? Boy, I tell you, they mad in Chicago at Trump. Woo, they mad in Chicago at Trump, man. Oh, my gosh. You see that ugly presidential library they got there in Chicago? It's an ugly monstrosity, man. Woo, it's ugly, man. It's stinking up all over the place, man. Oh, my God. The worst president we ever had. They can't even get his ethnic, he ain't black, he's biracial. He got a white mama instead of calling him the first black president. Oh, boy, I tell you, man, they get everything wrong, don't they? They don't even acknowledge his white mama. He's half black, not black, half black. Get that right? Oh, man. So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, we're going to have some fun here today, and I can't wait. I'm glad you guys are coming into the chat and things. So let me go ahead and switch this back over here. So, because we are operating off of, yeah, there it is. I put the other browser back. Yep, so there it is, though, boy. Hallelujah. Yeah, you right about that, man. We are marching into the midterms, man. It's a beautiful thing, let me tell you guys. But yeah, let me give away my shout out. Yeah, let me do that. There we go. Yeah, guys. I welcome y'all back to the chat here. And let me just put something else up over here. Hold on, just give me 1 minute here, because we're going to have a great time today. And most of the time, we always have a great time, though. We really do. We always have a great time. Maybe, we know that Trump is the GOAT, the greatest of all time. I like it. American First says, keep fighting the good fight, brother. I know that's right. Thank you so much. We got Texas Jane in the house. Oh, look at Texas Jane. That's what Texas Jane, ladies and gentlemen. I always have a soft spot for the ladies and stuff. Put that up there, a little mystical thing there for all the ladies and things. Texas Jane in the house, boy. That's what's up. Texas Jane. Let me just put this over here. So we'll put this down over here. Move this up a little bit. There you go. There you go. Our fearless leader that we all know and love is Donald J. Trump. Yeah, Texas Jane is in Texas too, boy. That's what's up. Boy, Texas Jane, man. What's going on with you, Texas Jane? Yeah, right. Chicago, nobody listens to your paid, Boy, look at that, Chicago. Nobody. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, but we gonna get them though, Texas Jane. We are going to get them. Put some propaganda up in here, and I'm gonna show everybody about the propaganda stuff too. It's gonna be shot down. Let me do one thing before we get started on the everything. Hold on for one moment here. Let's see, I gotta go back here. We're gonna go ahead and get this taken care of, because like I said though, it's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? They are in trouble. They try to do that spin news here if they want to. Boy, they're gonna be hit like dog-ish, if you know what I mean. Oh man, I tell you. Yeah. Boy, I tell you. Let me see here. Let me just sign in here as well. All right, go ahead and say that. There we go. All right, so I got that set up though too. So therefore, okay, yeah, I got that set up as well. So therefore, if they come in here with that crap and trash, I'm gonna actually show them as well as you guys the spin news. Now, if you want my detractors, come on now. Don't be afraid to hit some spin news. I want to show everybody how much of a nincompoop that you guys really are. That's rah-rahing for the left and everything like that. That's okay. But just don't be hitting up. Just don't be doing propaganda is what I'm saying. If you're going to do all that fake news stuff, it will be sought out real quick, because all I'm going to do is copy and paste what you said. And, yep. Oh, yeah, I'm going to copy and paste that bad boy, I tell you. But you don't have to be afraid now. Boy, I tell you, man. Don't you love it when the plan works out just right? So, yeah, let's go ahead and get started, though, right? So, let me see here. You say that Jason says someday Byron Donaldson will be president, I hope. He's presidential material, though. I think he'll be an excellent senator, right? I'm sorry, governor. I meant to say governor. I think he'll be an excellent governor in Florida, though. That's really right. Byron Donaldson, man, he is on it, man. Looking great, very presidential, Like a lot of Trump's endorsees and so forth. Endorsees? Yeah, look great. They really do. So, let me see here. Right now, Byron Donaldson is taking Florida by storm. Yeah, he really is, though, man. He's another rising star in the MAGA Republican community. It really is, Look at this guy here, pedophile president. You have to prove it, though, because you just make yourself look stupid. Yeah. Let me see. Texas Jay says, I like Byron, I would totally vote for him. Yeah, if I was in Florida, I would vote for him too, Texas Jane. You know what I'm saying? Both of you guys are right, though, I really would vote for Byron Donaldson. Tim Scott is good, too, over there in South Carolina, I believe. I think he's actually is a senator. Man, I'm having problems with my post, man. Yeah, there's something going on with it that's not showing up. Should I move it here? Yeah, I can see it, but it's so small. Yeah, I'm going to have to fix this thing, man. I meant to do that yesterday. Man, the post is, oh, man, I'm trying to see here if I can fix it. Okay, but I can still see that you guys, yeah, we're gonna get that taken care of, man. I got to get that fixed. But excuse me. But other than that, though, yeah, you're absolutely right. Both of y'all are right, though. Yeah, Byron Donaldson. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into it though, and things. So yeah, because it's gonna be a real nice podcast here today. So we're gonna be talking about America first, moving forward, right? We're going to talk about Trump's triumph, his game-changing policies and accomplishments in 2025, 2026, right? So I welcome you guys to the actual podcast, or actually the live stream, right? Where we cut through the noise and talk straight about what is going on or making America stronger, safer, right? And more prosperous, right? I'm your host, Tony Love, flying solo today, as I always do, with a deep dive, right? Well, you don't want to miss this, right? We're going into President Trump's second term, 2025, 2026, and an incredible win, right? Or wins that are reshaping our country, from sealing the border to unleashing the economy, cutting bureaucracy, right? And delivering peace through strength abroad. These aren't just promises, they're delivered results. If you are tired of negative spin, stick around, right? This episode is packed with facts, highlights, and why these policies, right, matter for everyone, every American. Let's dive in. So, securing the border. First up, right, the biggest promise that Trump kept was securing the border, right? In 2025, Trump delivered what many thought was impossible. That's only on the left. The only reason they think it's we know the reason why, because they never done anything. They just allowed people to come in, catch and release. They never stopped nobody, right? We achieved negative net immigration, right, for the first time in over 50 years. The Dems was in power that long. Could they have done that? They did not, right? Illegal crossing plummeted, right? Apprehensions at the southwest border dropped by up to 96% year over year, right? This is what the Dems could have did, but they don't like America. They love the foreigners, right? And we're walking this whole thing down because, like I said, the midterm's going to be coming up real soon up on us. And I want to make people that was struggling or stragglers, that's MAGA, this is going to reinforce once again that we are winning and they are losing, and they know it. That's why they got to go out here and do this stupid no kings rally type crap stuff, and it's not even working. They look at their numbers, right? The numbers tell what if it's really effective or not, right? Over 2.6 million removals, right, through deportations and self-departures, right? Look at this. Cartel designed as terrorists, right, or designated as a terrorist organization, mass deportations of criminal illegal immigrants, over 600,000 formal, right, removals, and millions more self-deporting. Fentanyl trafficking cut dramatically, seizures down by half in the key periods, right? And this is coming from the White House itself, right? Trump moved fast with executive orders on the day one, right? Restating, right? Remain in Mexico, right? So that means they will be vetted. They will have to be looked into, right? And if they don't fit the requirements, then they're turned back around and shipped back wherever they come from. They have to be turned around. But remain in Mexico is still a policy, something that the Dems removed, right? This is it. Deploying troops and ending catch and release. There it is. Ah! The results, a secure border that puts Americans first, right? Reducing crime and stop the flow of deadly drugs. Families feel safer, right? Communities are stronger. This is the leadership that works. And this is what Trump's promise was. When he had Agenda 47, this was on his key purpose, right? This man is working around the clock. When you seen Biden, he was like sleep, tripping over, falling over everything, you know. He just wasn't suited to do the job. They put him in there as some type of Manchurian, not even a Manchurian candidate, man. I don't know what that is. Basement Obama was running everything. So yeah, man. So this is exactly what it is. We got the economic boom, tax cuts, right? Deregulations and energy dominance. This is what Trump ran on, you know? So therefore, the choice is clear. When we go to the polls, we know what we're voting for, right? This is effective leadership. No lies, no spin. It is what it is, right? I'm willing to accept his personality over what's winning. This is the winning strategy. America is winning. First time ever, America is truly number one. We are the best. Thank you for the likes. We are number one. You know what I'm saying? And this is what it is. He's showing us. So let's talk about the economy, right? Because Americans are feeling this one in their wallet, right? Boy, I tell you, President Trump signed a one big beautiful bill back in July the 4th. Y'all remember that? 2025, a massive tax package that made the 2017 cuts in the Job Act permanent for working families. This is what Trump did. What did the Dems do? They didn't have no big, they call it the big ugly bill. You know who's a big ugly bill? It's the Democrats once again. Have they cared about America? They did not. They did everything in the opposite, right? They always want to raise the taxes, and all the rest of this stuff. So they get more money. They bow to the PACs and the super donors and all the rest of this stuff, right? This is exactly what it is though, man. No tax on tips, overtime pay deductions, senior deductions. Boy, our seniors, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time, never, right? Ever. But Trump cared enough about senior citizens. Senior citizens, thank you for the likes, are getting a hell of a break right now, right? Just by being a senior. I think, what is it? They're getting like up to, what is it, $6,000 savings, something like that, you know? But other than that, but they're still getting a big savings, whatever the dollar amount is. I believe that's about, I think that's accurate. You know what I'm saying? So our seniors that have worked their lives, right? The 40-40, work 40 years of their life, have 40% of their taxes, their money taken from them, because we already know the taxes don't do nothing. They lied to us once again about taxes, right? Taxes always have been unlawful. Where do they go? Oh, that's right. They go into politicians. They go in these corporations and these other peoples. They go all in their pockets. It don't help us out. It helps them out. You know what I'm saying? Look at it. Look how rich the politicians are, especially on the Democrats, right? Look at them. Oh, my goodness. They've been in these positions, for some of them for eons, right? They're all millionaires, whether they've been in there for eons or not. They all are millionaires, as I keep saying, right? I keep stating this, right? Well, we're going to go ahead and mention all of Trump's policies, what he's been doing. We're going to walk this all the way down to what midterms, because this is important, though, right? And hopefully everyone else as a content creator would get on board with this too, because this is exactly what it is, right? So senior discounts and new Trump accounts, right, for kids. Boy, I already mentioned that a few days ago. Trump has a set of a program, right, designed for babies that was born this year, 2026. Any child that's born in America, right, will get $1,000 to start off. And parents, you could pay into this for your child. Pay for their college or whatever it is that you're trying to do. But this is their trust fund. Trump has set this up, right? No other president have done this in America. Not Joe Biden, not Obama, right? No Bushes and all the rest of them. They never done it, right? Let's just keep it real. But Trump is the only one that set up a Trump account for kids. Trump account for kids. Let's think about that. Isn't that a beautiful thing? And he's starting them off with $1,000. And I think with Michael Dell and his wife, you know, Dell Computer, I think they're putting up as well as too. They putting up, you know, not shutting up, but they putting up, you know. So the old question is either put up or shut up, Democrats. Put up or shut up, right? This is, put your money where your mouth is. You've been stealing money from the American people for so long. You can't put a couple of $1,000 down on these kids' accounts or whatever. Everything you said is wrong. Here's another thing, right? And we talk about what else is going on. We talk about the deregulations, right? Look at this. that's on steroids, right? Trump slashed red tape, right? Cutting wasteful spending and using the Department of Government Efficiency, right? Which is basically called DOGE, right? To shrink the bureaucracy, right? Trillions, right? Of reshored investments, energy production at record levels. America is leading in the oil, gas, and the LNG exports, right? Tariffs, right? Smart reciprocal tariffs brought manufacturing home, protected American workers, and forced better trade deals. Crypto invention, right? Which is called the Genius Act, right? Created a stable coin framework, reinforcing dollar dominance and positioning the U.S. as the leader in digital asset, right? There's no other president that have done this once again, right? Look at this, boy. This is a beautiful thing. I remember when Biden was trying to stop, well, actually Biden was trying to stop the cryptocurrency. Y'all remember that? They're trying to shut it down, right? Because they already knew how powerful this stuff really is. Whether you're a person that love it or not, but we are leading and we are heading in the right direction. That's for sure. Let's talk about foreign policy wins and peace through strength, right? This is what Trump coined the phrase peace through strength, right? Abroad, Trump showed the world America is back and is respected. The Lion News say that America, since Trump has been the president, is the unpopular throughout the world. All these people respect America now, and it's all because of Donald J. Trump. Look at it. We are the world leaders. We are no longer the doormat. We're no longer giving these frivolous, wasteful money to these ingrate-ass countries that don't have no respect for us now. They crying now, and I love it, though, right? So let's go ahead and talk about it even more so, right? Decisive operations against Iran's nuclear program and proxies, and capture of Venezuela dictator Nicolas Maduro, right? Securing oil deals that benefit America. Once again, this is coming straight from the White House. What I'm reading right here is coming straight from the White House, right? No spin, no fluff. This is how news is supposed to be delivered. But what do they do on the left, right? It's a damn shame, ladies and gentlemen, that I got to use something which is called Right Pen, right, which is an AI tool, once again, that takes the fluff and spin it back to what the news was originally meant to say, right? Thank you for the likes. It's a shame, but I'm glad we have it, right? Because we have to have some stuff to better combat what's going on. A ceasefire in Israel's Hamas conflict, right, with hostages return. Strong alliances formed on our terms. Withdrawal from burdensome international pacts, right? Space superiority. Push forward. Nuclear reactor on the moon by 2030 on the horizon, right? Foreign policies focus on deterrence, not endless wars, but results in safer world for Americans. This is the reason why Trump had to go into Venezuela in the first place. This is another reason why he had to go into Iran and things. So therefore, America as well as the world can be safer. No longer these other neighboring countries of Iran, which is the Middle East, will be bullied, let alone Europe. We just too far away from them to really reach us. But this is how much that Trump cared. What did the European Union didn't do? They didn't do a damn thing, man. It's a shame, right? We know who our real friends are, you know, and some of you may have families in these countries. All I'm saying is that what was the European Union has done was shameful to the U.S., man. And they should have been there to back us up. But I know the people don't run the thing. I'm not blaming the people. I'm talking about their government, man. Their government that's being ran by the globalists, man. And this is a damn shame. But not to fear for my distractors that come in the room. I got another secret weapon. It ain't even a secret. I got real pen for you. So when you post up something stupid, I can be able to see if it was spin news or not, and I can bust you out and then send back the results. I can paste it right in the room, though, you know. You're going to run out of here by the time this channel is over with, though. You'll be out of here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to kick you out because I just showed the facts once again. This is coming straight from the White House. So I give my sources, right? So outstand, other standout accomplishments and reforms, right? This is coming from Trump once again. There is so much more. Education and culture, right? Executive actions protecting college sports, especially women's, right? Ending the radical DEI in federal contracting and restoring what? Meritocracy, right? And things. So the merit, everybody be running on their merit. We don't have to worry about men in women's sports. We don't want to see a man in women's sports. There's no transgender. It's just man and woman. So that stuff don't fly here, you know what I'm saying, at all. And right now, America has healed. We ain't got to deal with all these abomination trying to pose as a woman. You are a man, you know what I'm saying? And as a man, I would treat you like one too, right? So there that is, you know. Government efficiency, massive cuts to bureaucracy, hiring freezes, and modernizing everything from the payments to the parks, right? High fees and foreign tourists to fund Americans' access. This is a beautiful thing right here. So we're talking about, here it is again. Trump has taken the government and he's steady shrinking it. The Democrats blew up the government. This is why we have overreaching government right now. Remember when Biden hired those 87,000 IRS agents? You know they were going to come after the small man to crack down on the taxes, right? Which is still unlawful here in America in the first place, right? It's an unlawful thing. We should not be, let's say, paying taxes because you can see that the tax system doesn't work for the American people at all. It works for the politicians, big corporations, and so forth. They make our way out of this type of stuff. They're benefiting from it. We're not, right? This is why the Federal Reserve really has to go, because it doesn't do anything. The reason that I was having a conversation with a friend of mine, and he's under the misconception that Trump can't bring the gas. Why doesn't Trump bring the gas prices down? Well, I said, here's the thing about it. I said, and we're going to talk about that too. We're going to break that myth too, because I got the information. I told him, he knows this. America, we don't get gas from Iran. Why did it go up? Well, we're going to talk about it. Just hold that point. Put that pen in there for a minute. We're going to park it right there. Let's get back on the big government. So the big government, right? He hired all these agencies, right? And this is another thing, right? Because Biden did not create, we already know the real business has been the private sector. It's not in government. Government should be a small sector, right? Not a big thing. But he made this super exorbitant. It was already big as a rep. We were been over 100%. Big government is a major problem, right? Because if they're not producing private sector businesses where people get jobs, everybody can't work for the government, right? But we don't need no overreaching government, right? And this is causing other issues, right? Because with this big overreaching government, guess what? They got to go back to who? The Fed Reserve, and say, we need more money. We ran out of money, you know. They're buying toilet paper for $20,000 and all the rest of this stuff. We don't need this stuff, right? We got to have smaller government, not big government, right? And I believe that Trump want to reduce it down to about 30%, which is doable. We don't need a big government. We need a small government. And all these people that are in government, what jobs, hey, got to be cut, got to go. Because we have to bring this deficit down. We can't get rid of the deficit. We got a big ass government. And they always get reaching out for the Federal Reserves. The U.S. Treasury ain't minting nothing, right? Until the Federal Reserve has gone. And then what is the 16th Amendment will have to be revamped, as well as the 17th Amendment. These things have to be changed, right? So therefore, we will never have a foreign international bank or banksters running our country, let alone other countries. Most of the countries that you see around the world are being ran by international banksters, right? And this is the reason they squeeze, and they get richer, and richer, right? And this is the main reason. This ain't coming from Trump. This is coming from the Federal Reserve. And eventually we're going to start talking more about the Federal Reserve Bank as well, too, right? So here it is. Innovation, AI policies, framework to keep America dominant, right? Medical research, expansion, right? And national park beautification. These are the things that through AI, we can be able to achieve these things and stuff like that. So don't look at it. It's going to be some job replacement, but you won't have to be working in a factory busting down from goat up and goat down. You'll be able to do other things because the money that's going to be poured back into America, right? And this is the thing, though. I would rather be the person that programs AI or do something like that instead of those old days. Because, the industrial age is very antiquated. We're not even in that no more. Information age, technology, and things. And many of you are going to have to learn to adapt. It's just how it is. But when you are adapting, you ain't going to be worrying about working goat up and go down. The only people that's still going to be around is plumbing, electrician. We're going to still need people in those capacities, right, for the vocational training, even driving, getting your CDLs. We don't got to worry about fighting with illegals driving CDLs that ran pretty much Americans out. Another thing is, too, we don't have to worry about these, the HB1 visas and stuff like that, right? Remember before it was Indian dominated. Now we have backed their asses up. It's over $100,000 for a company that will have to pay, right, in order to bring their behind over here. So that has been derailed and stopped. Before it was like $1,000. Big companies said no problem. We can have Brigitte to come over here, right? And then they could pay them less. They don't pay them. You know what an engineer makes? Average engineer makes about $100,000, right? But with the Indians, right? They were paying them less than that. Some of them was like $60,000, $70,000 a year for $100,000. It cut and hurt the Americans again. And who fault was that? It was the Dems once again, right? All this stuff we could keep saying it's the Democrats, right? These are the people, right? They're rotten to the core. They hate America, hate the Constitution, and so forth. We go right down the list on that. So what about law and order, right? Pardons in January with Jan 6, right? Defendants crack down on crime and citizenship verification for elections. You know what I'm saying? So these people for January 6th, they were through in there, right? Look at Nasty Pelosi and what's her name? What's her name? Liv Cheney, right? In them, right? And those undercover agents that was out there, man, that set that all up. It's all been a setup, ladies and gentlemen, and nobody is buying that crap from the left anymore, right? They're not, because more and more information have come out about these people, and that's why Trump gave them a pardon, though. These people were innocent that went in there, man. I remember the doors happened to open up and all the rest of the stuff. There's people that we know that went there on January 6th. I wanted to go. I'm glad I didn't go because it was something that wasn't right. People said not to go. Don't go. It's a setup. And it was a setup, right? So, and things. But look at it. It's just people's lives that have been ruined. Once again, coming from the Democrats, they lie about everything, and they have to shout it out to try to convince people. But you're not dealing with some dummies here, even in this room, because all we're going to do is look right through it, though, right? I'm not screaming, I'm not hollering, and I'm not yelling. These are the tactics that the Democrats use, right, to get you emotionally charged up where you can't logically think. This has been a tool that they always use, and they love using race as well, too. And it has no merit here in this room. It really doesn't. Citizenship verification for the elections. This is another thing with the American Safe Act, right? Because this is safeguard to protect our government, protect our republic, right? Versus what the Dems have done. And that Safe Act is going to be passed. The American Safe Act will go through. We got some rhino Republicans. I think it was like 4 of them. We got some ones, man. Those rhinos are going to be replaced sooner or later. You know what I'm saying? So Mitch McConnell and a lot of these other ones, John Thune and all the rest of them, yeah, your days are limited, man. We're going to get you on out of there, right? Because all we're going to do is just, we're going to just impede, press primary you on out of there once we get this thing set up, right? So by April 2026, over 250 executive orders driving these changes. The most actions-packed start in modern history. Boy, look at that. These policies are rebuilding institutions, cutting waste, and putting power back where it belongs, with the people. Oh my goodness. Trump always said that he's going to remove the power from government and give it back to you as the people, because you as the people, including myself, deserve that and more. Look at what the Democrats and the rhino-ass Republicans been doing. They have shifted the power away from people to themselves and other type of monarchy, or in this case, what they want to call, I call it right, monarchy. They're talking about kings. They were the kings, right? Talking about no kings. They sit up in there in their ivory towers. They want us to talk about, we got to raise the taxes every time. They are the ones that are the fascists, ladies and gentlemen, and we call them out on their bull-ish. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to reframe on it. You already know, cuss it. Sometimes it slips. But here it is. So on closing, this is why this matters. A call to action, right? Look, and over the years, President Trump has delivered more tangible wins. Tangible, meaning that we can see what is going on. There's no hidden mystery thing going on. Trump has always been transparent in regards to what has been going on, right? So we're talking about tangible wins than most presidents do in a full term. You never see it with Biden. You never seen it. We can go back as Obama or Clinton. We never seen tangible nothing, right? They would lie and say they do something in opposite, because every policy they put, they always change, and once they get in the White House. You notice this, right? They always change every time. What did they say with the assault weapons, right? Oh, we just only looking at the semi-automatics. Oh, we're going to change it. Now we're going to take the rest of the weapons away. This is what the strategies that they do. And they blame it on other people. No effective leadership, no effective policies, and love to blame on other people while enriching themselves at the same time. This is what it is in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we're fighting against, right? And this is why we're winning, and this is why they're losing. This is why they got to have this stupid No Kings rally. They got to pay their influencers like Santana Jones and Johnny and all of them. They got to get these guys on here. How satisfied you are with Trump. They using narratives, right? They don't see, their channels are more of a snowflake because they don't like real debates. They stuff got to be in a 4-corner room type of deal. They ain't looking for the smoke for real, right? They're being paid, the joke that they are, right? And there's many more out there, David Pakman and all the rest of them that I keep talking about, right? So every time they say something out there, fat mouth, now that you guys have that tool that I told you about, which is called Right Pen AI. Don't you like how I segue into that? But yeah, but that's exactly what it is. With Right Pen AI, just type in Right, R-I-G-H-T, Right Pen, P-E-N, .ai. Pull that up, sign up. I put the link down in there earlier. Sign up. They got $79 right now. I know that's a bit of a hit for some of you guys, because up until May 1st is going to go up. Therefore, you could copy and paste, or you could take a screenshot for what these fools are saying. There's a lot of X stuff that's propaganda too, claiming to be MAGA. All I do is pop it in there now, and then I get the facts, right? It just tells me what is really going on versus the lies and versus the propaganda that they've been spinning, right? So that's why I say they hit like dog-ish, boy, I tell you. I thank you for the likes too. So here it is. So this is what great again looks like in real time. So what the critics are doing, as I mentioned earlier, the critics will spin it. It's called spin news, right? But the numbers don't lie. Jobs are up, immigration is down, and America is strong. Will Johnny and them ever tell the truth on this? Absolutely not. Because as being paid, they have to, what they are is what we call agents of chaos, or and put more importantly, these people, and many of them, right, are what we call, they're propagandists, right? They put out and spit out propaganda. That's what they do. What do you guys think, right? So when you guys comment or in the reviews, you better share this information as well too. And I appreciate the subscribes, subs as well. Appreciate you guys doing that and things. So I was looking forward to getting in this situation today. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and talk about it. Let's talk about Trump's first, or I'm sorry, America first, right? What does that really mean? Well, here it is. He's excellent in marketing. It's nothing complicated. Instead of this no king stuff, we're talking about America first. Common sense and logic. No crash outs. No trying to explain. Everybody should know what America first means, right? It's a catchy slogan, but it's more meaningful than just that. We're talking about MAGA. We're talking about make America great again. They want to make MAGA and try to turn MAGA into a cult. But what they don't realize is that they are the ones that are the cult. Liberals have always been a minority in this country. You know what I'm saying? But we know for years we let them go and get into politics. They've been running. Look at that. They've been practically destroying America, because none of their policies help the American people. It help other people. We know this, right? They got to go in here and champion and no ICE and all this other stuff because these children that go to these universities, we got to remember now, they have been miseducated from K-12 and pre-college. They've been miseducated. So they're caught up with these radical ass teachers that should not even be teachers at all, right? Because really politics really should stay out of the classroom, but they are the ones that brought the politics in, and they tell all these kids how Trump is such an evil man, and they also, they've been going after Trump, right? Talking about the Iran war and all this stuff. Trump said there would never be a forever war with him. You just heard me read out what it is. It wasn't going to be a forever war, because he was going to take care of this thing. But they want to try to draw it out, or it's going to be another forever war. They always doing the spin news stuff, right? And that's why we had to come out, because I got tired, right, of always listening to or looking for alternatives to the madness, right? So this is one of the things right here, man. America first, war room, right? These are the things that he changed, right? Gulf of America, right? He's building up, once again, man, this is patriotism, right? Being a patriot, man, this is a beautiful thing. So therefore, let me see here. Where's my other? Okay, here it is right here. So looking at this stuff, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about this too. Many people are under the assumption, right, that looking at the domestic product of the U.S., right, in around 13.5 to 13.6 million barrels per day of crude oil, right? So here it is, looking at it right now. The overall picture, right? Let's go ahead and pull this up here too. Let me see here. I'm going to have to share this though too. Yeah, let me go ahead and share what I'm looking at here so you guys will be able to see. Because I said I got to show the receipts. Got Trump up over there. Let me see him go back over here one moment. All right, so let's go ahead and move that out. And I got to do one more thing. I appreciate the likes too. You guys rock, man. You guys are doing so good, man, and everything. We breaking this stuff down, and let me show this other receipts here. All right, so here it is right here. There we go. Here it is right here. Did you guys know that Canada is number one when it comes down to us receiving oil, right? 60 to 61%. And here it is right here. Go ahead and make this a little bit bigger. There it is. It says here, by far the largest pipelines like the Keystone, right? Because we already know out west in Canada, and I love the people out west, man. They are nothing like those liberals out east, man. The West, Wax or whatever they call it, yeah, those people right there, man, they are all about it, man. Shout out to people of Manitoba. Shout out to them in Saskatchewan, Alberta, all the way out there to, you already know, British Columbia, man. Boy, I tell you. But we get a lot of our oil from there, right? They're the number one. Guess who's number two? It's Mexico, right? 6 to 7% Mexico. Heavy crude, right? Right? Convenience. Look at it. Saudi Arabia. Here's another one. Saudi Arabia. 4 to 5%. Saudi Arabia. This is where we get them as well. Brazil is another place where we get our oil from. Look at this. These other places right here, some of these South American countries, Iraq, Nigeria, and so forth, it varies. They're smaller, but look right here. Look at the chart. When it come down to us getting our, it says here, the rest come from America and other non-OPEC sources, right? Here it is right here. Look at Canada, man. That's 60 to 61%. That's where we getting, in red, that's where we get the majority of our oil. So why is the gas and so forth up so high if not one of these countries says Iran? Oh, that's right. We have the globalist, which still controls our monetary banking system. And that's exactly what I think that it is, because there's no other reason. We don't get gas over there. Even though it does affect the world's economy on the oil, because a lot of these other countries outside of these guys, like European Union, Asian countries, and others, have to get their gas from where? They have to get it from, Iran. That's where they have to get the gas from, the oil. I meant to say, the oil. That's where they have to get it from, right? They have to get the oil from where? Iran. We don't have to get oil from Iran at all. Did Iran come up in this list? It did not. It says the heavy reliance on Canada and Mexico means shorter supply lines. So here it is. So why is the gas so damn high? That's the question. To the left, why is that? And then they want to sit up, man. I tell you, man. Look at this. Heavy reliance on Canada and Mexico means shorter supply lanes, right? Fewer geopolitics risk and support for North America's energy dominance, right? Reduce dependence on the Middle East compared to decades in the past. Here it is right here. It ain't lying. It's right here. Right? This source is coming from the U.S. Energy Information Administration. This is where this stuff is coming from. I didn't make it up. I didn't AI this. This is what has already been reported. Right? Here it is right here. Threat is not there in Iran no more. Why the gas still up? Right? This is it right here. And I hope my friend is watching too, because I want people to be made aware of where the oil is truly coming from. Ain't not one time we said Iran. So if you thinking that oil come from Iran, you're sadly mistaken. Right? And I said it's time to start showing the receipts on this stuff. Here it is right here. Trump said he wanted to make America energy independent as well as dominant, right? This is what he said on this Agenda 47. He ran on this campaign, right? This is exactly what it is. And we're going to walk this thing all the way down to the midterms, right? So by the time my live stream has ended, this should make you reevaluate stuff for those that have been on the fence a little bit, right? Putting more clarity in something. Because with the news, the so-called news is not the news, it's spin news. And like I said, it's a shame that you have to use something like Right Pen AI to be able to copy paste these titles of these particular so-called news, but once again, you're going to get real news. I said for $79 is worth it, especially what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? I did this for not only myself, for you guys, though. So therefore, we'll be on track. Instead of being called out, instead of being all this type of stuff, because you can't believe everything on social media, that's for sure. I found that out. Woo, I found that out, right? So here it is right here. And it says here, U.S. export to go to places like the Netherlands, right? Here it is. We're talking about exporting now, right? Trump, Netherlands is buying. Look at Mexico. Look at it. We're talking about U.S. exports to go to other places. They're going to be going places like Netherlands, Mexico, Canada, South Korea, Japan, China, turning America energy into a economic strength. He always said, drill, baby, drill, because they have to come here. They've been coming, can't go through the Strait of Hormuz. So where they got to come? They've been coming here and coming right over there to Texas, right over there to the Gulf of America. Boy, it's a beautiful thing, boy. Go ahead, Trump. That's what I'm talking about. Boy, that's a beautiful thing right there, man. Ain't that beautiful, ladies and gentlemen, right? So the data comes primarily from the U.S. Energy Information Administration, as I mentioned earlier, right? Numbers fluctuate slightly, but that's to be expected week to week. But the big picture, right, has consistent under the recent policies emphasizing domestic production, right? So here it is. This is what America first looked like, and this is going to get even better, you know. But the oil is coming from the West, the people out there out west. Yeah, they want to be. You remember we were talking about before how they, some of them either going to break away from Canada and may be a territory of the United States. And either way, I'm okay with it, Canadians out in the West. We love you here in America. The people out west in America, a lot of them are conservative. A lot of them are Trump supporters as well in Canada. That's why we have this agreement, right? Thank God it's out there, boy. Can you imagine it was in, boy, let you know how God works. Can you imagine if it was over there in Ontario somewhere? Oh, my goodness, it'd be horrible, man. But yeah, you know, but here it is right here. You know what I'm saying? So we have an agreement, right? There it is. Boy, I tell you, man, I want them to be part. I want the conservative. We don't want the ones out there. We don't want the liberals. We want the people out west. Make them a territory, man. But we don't need y'all out there on the east, man. Y'all stand for DEI. Y'all are no different than these damn effing DMs over here. We don't want you, no. But we love the people out here on the west. Look at this, man. This is how we winning. This is what winning looks like, man. This is what a president and winning look like. This is a picture. I would love to frame this right now because this is going to even be better than this. This is going to be way better than this, though, actually. These other people here, they small players in these other countries. But this is where we get the minimum of our oil from. It ain't not one time it says Iran, right? Boy, I tell you, man. So they've been lying again. The gas prices do because they made a scare, right? Man, Trump had to do a lot of things. But now, man, we are in a winning circle, man. Look at this thing, man. Look at this thing here, right? Agenda 47. Now, let me go ahead and do this here as well, too. This is a beautiful thing, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm saying. It's a beautiful thing. So so let's go ahead and do this here. We're going to go back in here and cover some of the rest. So this is, again, I'm going to show you guys this as well, too. So this is right pen. You see this little red? Let me see, can I make that a little bigger? Just want to show you guys again. No, they're not paying me, though. This is a free plug to me because I love the AI app so much. But here it is. I think you can use it on your cell phone, too. So no matter if you got a PC or an Android, I do believe you can find this in Google Play Store or Apple the App Store, I do believe. But it says here, exposed to post. It has screenshots right here. You could drop the screenshot and things, snap a screenshot on your phone, drop it in there, and you'll get it can show the results down below. Articles as well. If I hit articles, I do a URL, copy and paste directly. right in here, and it's gonna tell you what the article, how the article was supposed to be, as opposed to the spin news stuff, right? And then it got the reply mode as well, right? So with this reply mode, drop the screenshot, replies generated instantly, right? This is the type of stuff right here. This is what winning looks like, ladies and gentlemen, right here, right? So yeah, so I'm gonna find out that guy. I'm gonna give him some credit on this, but here it is. This is exactly what it is. Yep. So here it is. Let's take a look. Y'all gonna see this in real action again. 77% blame Trump, right, for gas prices survey, right? Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and do this here. But before I do this, I gotta do a restroom break for a minute. But I'm gonna come back and show you guys once again. Boy, this is a beautiful thing. Let me tell you. I tell you. All right, hold on for one moment. Where's my thing at? Hold on for a minute. I don't want to back too far away from the mic because you guys won't be able to hear me. All right, did that show up?
Welcome to the evening show. Right, I'm your host, Tony.
All right, that is the one right here. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna make this a little enlarging that, make this a little bigger here. Well, I go and use the restroom here real quick. And I will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Just give me a minute. All right, guys. All right, I'm back. There we go. So where was I? Okay. So we're going to go ahead and talk about, I'm going to show you guys, okay, here it is right here. 77% blame Trump for the gas prices survey, right? Let's just do this. Copy and paste. This is coming from Ground News. This is the one that looked like this is supposed to be centered down the middle, right? Now, this is a paid subscription of what I have here. And for the most part of it, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? At least to let you know where it's leaning, which one is which, you know? But we're going to go ahead and go a little further. Let me go ahead and, right pen. There it is right here. See this here? So all I got to do is copy and paste this, right? And then check this out. Expose this. Boy, I tell you, the left is in trouble. Look at this. And this is how simple and easy it is, right? It's analyzing the article. It's thinking, processing. Here it is right here. Instead of blaming, 77%, here it is right here, credit Trump for gas prices survey. Not blame, credit. What they left out is the gas prices are set by global markets and OPEC productions decisions, not presidential policies. Oh, whoa, man. That's why I say you're in trouble. Ooh, isn't it factually true? Here it is. And I told my friend that no president set them, they don't control, it's the global market, but here it is. The survey questions wording is not disclosed, meaning the results could reflect leaning or loaded questioning. Biden era, inflation and energy restrictions drove prices to a record high before Trump returned in office, right? 77% figure from the unattributed survey, right, carries no statistical weight without simple size or methodology or margin for error. There it is. And I can copy and paste this whole thing and pop it down wherever I want. Post this is what it says. A mystery survey says 77%. Mystery survey? Where's it coming from? Blame Trump for gas prices. No methodology, no simple size, no mention of Biden's record on the energy costs. Classic headline spin. This is what we've been dealing with, ladies and gentlemen. We've been dealing with this the whole time. So for my detractors and people that hate Trump, look at what it said. Look at what you read it. You probably can't see it. Can I make this bigger? There it is right here. The first one in red. Gas prices are set by who? Global oil markets and OPEC productions. Decisions, not what? Presidential policies. Oh, man. There it is. Trump don't control that. He would love to. If he had the control, he would have brought these prices down, right? When they had the fear and when they went into Iran, global markets said we got to jack up the rates because it was uncertain, which I can understand, though, but that's the thing about it. So what they're saying is, why did Trump had to go in there in the first place? Because in order to have America first, he had to eliminate the threats. Iran was a 47-year threat, right? Venezuela was a threat, and these threats have been neutralized. They have been neutered, right? And he's making the world safer. Thank you for the likes. There we go, right? RightPN.ai. Never leave home without it. Boy, it's like the nearest thing to me than my American Express. I tell you, boy. Look at that. Look at that, boy. What they left out. Why did they leave this out? Because they want the foolish and the uninformed to think that Trump had a lot to do with the oil prices that are going up, right? Boy, I tell you, man, don't you love a plan when it works out fine? Look at them. They over here worried now, man. They can't spin it. Because if you try to, I'm going to find you out. We're going to bust you out. So this is what I use, ladies and gentlemen. RightPN.ai. You're going to learn something today. Paste it, expose it, and post it, right? That's going to be the motto. Paste it, expose it, and post it. Boy, I tell you, man, once again, oh my goodness. You know what I'm saying? So this is why you guys rock with your boy, right? When I get some information, man, I said I couldn't wait to get home. I said I'm going to pull this up, research it, and everything. And you guys seen this in real time. Look at what it originally said. 77% blame Trump for gas prices survey. Actuality, credit Trump for gas prices survey. They've been spinning the news. That's why I will never be misinformed ever again. Right? Look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this. Facebook, I can post it there, right? Look at this. Comments as well, boy. I tell you, man. Boy, when you have this tool, they will be no match for you. You know what I'm saying? And it's so true, right? Oh, my gosh. Love it when a good plan works out, man. And it does. It does, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let me look at some of these comments, though, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't fix stupid. You just can't. Oh, I tell you, man. Judge him by his actions. Let me see here. We got Amber in here. Okay, you can hate all you want, but Trump is the GOAT. Boy, we got Amber in here. Boy, go ahead, Amber. Hold on for a minute. You know, Oh, man, I can't post it, man. I'm having troubles with that. I got you covered, Amber. I got you covered, though. I mean, where my little thing at? My little special thing. These are for the ladies only. Here we go. That's for Amber, boy. Go ahead, Amber Davis. You've been in here before. I remember you. I got a little something going on with my where it's not showing. It's showing small, and I don't want to waste time boring you guys for the fix. But I'm going to promise I'm going to have this thing taken care of. Boy, I tell you, man. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. But look at this type of stuff. But you guys, let me see here. Trump is right. I like all the libtards in the chat. Yeah, but that's the thing about it. You guys that are for America first, and I can tell. I can really tell, though, you know. You said Amber Davis is a clown. Wait a moment. Did I miss something, black guy? What on? Yeah, y'all can hate what Trump is the GOAT. She said Trump is the GOAT. Amber, you said my Amber Davis. Did I miss something? Hold on for a minute. It says not by some random notion that you're seeing the truth, blah, blah, blah. Hold on, I missed something. Did I miss something? Trump is a psycho bitch. Did I miss something? I'm saying I'm ignoring you actively. Amber has action. Amber, hold on for me. Did I miss something? I missed something, didn't I? Okay, wait a moment. Tony, Amber is a troll. Oh, is she? And his actions aren't what they are painting. Okay, let me see here. Trump advance, cognitive decline, blah, 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 dementia. Yeah, but you know what? They're over here talking about the man himself as if they know the man. I mean, how many times we have heard him about dementia, cognitive? He's actually sharp as a tack. You know, I'm talking about Trump. Right, got Black Guy 9 in the house. Yeah, I got to fix this thing here. Yeah, welcome Black Guy 9, man. And Texas Jane in the house, you know. Boy, hold on for a minute. I got to do my thing. There we go. Boy, that is what's up for my mods in the house. Man, what's this guy, Wolf Reza? That's all he got to say. It's just like F MAGA and all the morons supporting this Nazi BS. What you talking about, man? You have no base at all. You're just speaking with your emotions like some of these women. That's why I say with these guys, man, liberal men are the worst, man. You look at it, this whole thing, I'm in my feelings. F Trump, F MAGA, and the morons supporting the Nazi BS. I'm in my feelings. Oh my goodness, I hate you, F Trump. You know, this is how they are, man. It's sad. This is sad, ladies and gentlemen. Are you serious? Ooh, man. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I missed that with I missed that. Well, if Amber Davis is in here trolling, then she's in good company because there's a lot of trolls in here. But the thing about it is that besides the trolls are always hate, right? I don't do my show for trolls, even though they're welcome to come in here. They're gonna hate, you know, but they don't have a defense of all the stuff that I've been talking about today. Nor do they have offense against right pen, right? Because when the news is spent, we correct it to what it's supposed to have said. This is not journalism. This is propaganda, right? This is why the Smith-Mundt Act have to be, let's say, looked at and brought and put back, or actually, let's say, reactivated, I was pretty much say, or whatever, back to where it was, you know? Because of Obama, he changed the Smith-Mundt Act. This is why we have all this propaganda crap today, right? Man, we got to get rid of that, man. We will get rid of it. But you know what I'm saying? But they talking about, no, it doesn't. Somebody got to hear. Look at the same emotional dude. The one, what's his name? I ain't going to even mention his name. It's not even important. But he got to hear the gas prices are directly related to the tariffs. And that's a stupid war, you jackass. Oh, LOL. He is a moron. Y'all just heard me. I just showed y'all where it is. See when they come in here with this ish. Look at this. This is going back to you little crybaby. Gas prices are set by the global market, oil markets, and APEC production decisions, not presidential policies, you jackass. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, boy. We got him. We got him when they come in here. I was hoping to catch one, and I caught one, man. Boy, Joe Mama. Boy. Right? You got Joe. Hey, Joe Mama, is that you, man? That's Joe Mama. Not Joe Mama, but Joe Mama. I got to do something special for Joe Mama, man. Hold on for a minute. Dude, what happened? Special sign. I'm going to have to do the air horn. Joe Mama. Joe Mama in the house, boy. Me and Joe Mama go back like 4 flats on the Cadillac, man. When I was just a little sap, you know. Oh man, boy, Joe Mama, man, Joe Mama, you know, one of the originals, you know. But here it is again, though, man. I'm over here scrolling up and things, man. You know, I get a lot of comments, but I want 38 of them to be, 38? Yeah, got that. Okay. But at any event, yeah, see, the guy in his emotions, man, he's just speaking with his emotions about the gas prices. And he said it's the tariffs. It has nothing to do with the tariffs. The tariffs is actually helping America. So therefore, we don't have to rely on who? This fictitious Federal Reserve Bank. Because ever since the tariffs has been running, Trump didn't have to borrow not one thing from the Federal Reserve. Facts, right? The tariff money is handling that, right? And that's exactly what it is. But he's in his feelings. Look at him. I try to do that spin stuff. He don't know what he's talking about, ladies and gentlemen. So I'll be using this tool quite often, right? Because we can stop the BS right over here. He says here, you don't have any idea what you're talking about. You're a complete buffoon. But Robert, here's the thing, Rosenberg, I challenge you on anything that I said, and you have lost. You will lose. You have no type. That's why you hate. See, one thing about it is, I'm going to show you guys right here. Hey, I'm very transparent. You know what I'm saying? So this is exactly what it is. We can cut down the research by with using AI tools are some of the best stuff ever, you know. Boy, I tell you. Yeah, and things. No, that's not true. That's not true. Who is this other guy coming here that posted recently? He said the prices are based on the cost of production, transportation of oil, and war zones that make it cost more. Nope, the prices, once again, are determined by the global oil markets because of the fear for these other countries. They may have something to fear about it, but America should not, their oil prices should not have jumped up. Because I'm going to ask you once again, you idiot, why is America's oil going up? We ain't getting oil from America, you asshole. Oh, my goodness. He can't answer that, right? Where's the oil? Why has it jumped up in America? I showed you the graph to everyone. Huh? Where is it coming from? Cat got your tongue, huh? Yeah, we just neutralize these clowns, man. These are idiots, man. They don't have no boy. I'm glad Trump isn't letting other countries take advantage of us. You right about that, Texas Jane, and they're not. They're not. Those days are over. No longer America will be the doormat for the world, right? But I love it when these people try to come in here, they can't spin it. You know what I'm saying? It costs more Shut up. Man, you was a dummy. Twat 20, what's that? Man, I'm just going to call you 72 or whatever you are. You was a moron, man. You was a moron. Just admit it. You was a moron. You're all in your feelings, coming in all here hot and bothered. He's a dumbass. You know what I'm saying? You ain't put no facts down. You just running off at the mouth. Boy, I tell you. You just running off at the mouth. Look at you. Yeah, and look at the people in this room going off on you. Democrats are garbage, man. You got the trash can. They are. They're trash. It's people like 72 is garbage. What are you, 72 years old? I voted for him. I supported. He was doing. You make us look retarded. You make yourself look retarded. You know what I'm saying? I'm MAGA till I die. What you talking about? My whole channel is about MAGA. I haven't never turned on Trump. You have, right? I'm MAGA for life, man. You know what I'm saying? What is this guy talking about? But in any event, man, he's an idiot. Boy, I tell you. He said, stupid, pathetic, door MAGA, man. This is another one. You ain't no U.S. Navy SEAL. Prove it. Prove to me that you a Navy. I got friends that are in the military. You a disgrace to not back President Trump. You emotional wannabe. What are you, stolen valor or something, man? U.S. Navy spook. Why you got to put spook down? Why can't you say what you truly are if you are that? And if you are, you don't even deserve to wear that uniform. I'll strip that uniform right up off you, man. You's a disgrace. You's a sellout, right? You know what I'm saying? Look at you, soldier. You're supposed to be backing our president, man. Look at you. You's a moron. You's a jerk. I know I like to go after them, but hold on for a minute. Y'all know how I got to do. Hold on for a minute. I got to, let me do this a little bit better here. Hold on for a minute. Y'all know what I like to do, don't you? Hold on for a minute. It is comedy hour. I hear the bell ringing. Hold on for a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Is that the horn ringing? I hear the horn ringing. Hold on for a minute. I hear the horn ringing. It's that time, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for who? Y'all gonna like what it's time for. Let me go ahead and find it. All right, there we go. Oh, there we go. It is time for the Democrat Circus Hour. Well, I should say a circus show. Here it is right here. Oops, my fault, wrong one. There we go. That's a little bit better though, man. There we go. So this is the Democrat clown show right here, though, you know. We have here Gavin Knucklehead Newsom looking like the Joker. We have Maxine Wicked West Waters. We have clowning Obama right here. Look at him. Shoot, look at that. Oh, my gosh. We have Adam Shifty Shift. Boy, I see you can't hide. We got, Hillary Beetlejuice Clinton. There we go. Look at I got that Beetlejuice pantsuit on. Oh, yeah, we got Chuck Schumer. That's about right. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. We got the clown himself, boy. Look at him. Hakeem Jeffries, low IQ, sinister eyes, and look, boy, I tell y'all, we got Bernie, they're oligarchy, you know. Then we have here, who's doing the handstand? Oh, that's AOC, boy. Look at it, boy. Up there on that handstand, got the legs. Boy, I didn't know you were that flexible, AOC. And last but not least, we have polka dot. You already know, Pocahontas, Elizabeth Warren. Oh my gosh, she got the book with the graduate uniform on. Got the clown ruffle collars, man. They got the graduate. What you graduated from? What's that book in your hand right there? You know how to steal, how to rob, and how to cheat the American people. Oh, that's what it is, boy. Look at them. All cheats. All liars, man. Yeah, I tell you, look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh man, look at this, boy. This is what they voted for. Does this look like America First, ladies and gentlemen? Or is this a Democrat clown show? Oh my goodness, look at this, man. Oh, the clown show, boy, the clown show. The clown show gonna be in silver bracelets very, very soon here, man. Look at this. I tell you, man. Woo, man. Yeah, and you're right, though, Donnie Hall. Democrats been funding the Ku Klux Klan for 160 years. Still to this day, boy, they got busted out like that. Look at that, boy. The SPLC, and they are all in that and the Democrats, boy, same people. Same people. We already talked about that yesterday. We already cooked them too, man. The SPLC, oh my goodness, man. It just gets worse for the Dems, don't it? That's why they come in here all hot, all upset, trying to discredit me, but they can't do it. You guys seen the evidence. I've taken a post coming from Ground News and how they love to spin the news, right? It's a shame that we have to go out here and get other types of software, but I'd rather do it now. And you can too. Just get that reshaping.ai. Get it while it's on sale. You know, let me drop the link one more time. Hold on, just give me 1 minute, boy. I tell you, boy. Don't you love it when the plan comes by? I'm over here, boy, but just filleting these people over here on the left. That's what I do best. I love filleting them, right? Fillet them like filet of fish. Oh my goodness. Woo, boy. So we're going to drop that right down in here again. That way you guys can go ahead on to take advantage of that while it's on sale here. You know what I'm saying? Yep, that was what I'm talking about. Go ahead and get that while you can. Right pen, right? .ai. Billy is a woman, right? Yep. Or is a guy named Billy in here acting like a woman? Acting like a little woman? Billy, won't you lose my number? Oh, my goodness. Stupid KKK Democrats. Big one says, yeah, that's what they are. They've been exposed, man. The Southern Poverty Law Center. They are the ones right up there with David Duke and the rest of them, though. While the Democrats been telling us that Republicans and MAGA and all these other people are haters, right? Conservative Christians, you know. They've been telling us for the longest that we are the racists when they've been funding the racists, man. Their party is done, man. It's just me kicking they behind, man. But you know what I'm saying? Kicking the ASS, Southern Poverty Law Center, is the best Scooby-Doo episode. It sure is, though, man. We unmask who it really is. Oh, man, who is that person underneath that mask? Oh, it's the whole damn Democrat Party. Oh, man, they've been behind it the whole time. And they were trying to cheat and mislead us, man. Ain't that something? Boy, I tell you. You got Slick Nick in the house. Slick Nick. Yeah, we got Slick Nick. Boy, what's up, Slick Nick? Hold on, I got to do another. Yep, Slick Nick. We got Slick Nick in the house, ladies and gentlemen. That's what's up. That's what I say, man. So, once again, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to walk this thing all the way down to the midterms. I'm going to tell you, you know. The midterms. Because here on this channel here, that we all participate because we want to see America first, right? We're making America great. Is America still great? It absolutely is. It's gotten better because we got a fearless leader that don't bow the knee to no one, right? This person has been operating outside of the globalists ever since he won the election back in 2016. Ladies and gentlemen, man, the man that been under fire, his family has been under fire. They tried to arrest him, broke in Mar-a-Lago, went after his sons, held him up in court trying to bankrupt him, and the president still remains supreme. Boy, I tell you, that's how God works. And that without further ado, we got the ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for President Donald J. Trump. Great president we ever had in our lifetime. They're already talks about putting him on the face of Mount Rushmore where he belongs, right? Trump's face should be on the face on Mount Rushmore, man. Ain't that a beautiful thing, man? I get so choked up about it. First time America is winning, right? Look at the Dems, man. They all emotional, especially the males, man. They can't stand the fact that I exposed them, man. And now that we have right pen, we're going to expose them deeper. Anytime they put a lie in here, I'm going to bring it with the truth. Bring it. I dare you. Bring it. Bring your lies, and we're going to twist it into truth around here. That's what we're going to do, right? Boy, I tell you, it ain't no match for what we have going on, man. Oh, my goodness. Boy, what you know that? Boy, that's how you know when you're rolling, man. I tell you, man. Boy, I tell you, man. What do we have here, boy? We got some people in here. Ooh, boy. Oh my goodness. What the? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna save that. I got that saved, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. Joe Mama, yeah. I mean, Joe Mama, remember I did that episode, man. Those A2 cows, man. A2 cows, man. Yep, not Joe Mama, but Joe Mama. You know what I'm saying? What's up now? Let me see here before. Where's my other thing at? Because you know how I do. Boy, I tell you, y'all know how I do. Boy, You know you effed up because you effed up. Boy, you know you effed up. You know you effed up, don't you? You know, coming in here, oh yeah, that's right, we finally got one. And this is for the DM trolls. Oh, it's okay. Oh, it's okay, your party losing. Oh, you can't, oh, it's okay. We're going to go out there and get some McDonald's. We're going to get some, we're going to get some. We're going to get some McDonald's, though. But and also, too, you got to say this, though, too.
I'm afraid the deflector shield will be quite operational when your friends arrive.
It is true, though. It's going to be the deflector shields will be quite operational when your friends arrive. It's absolutely correct, though, you know. Got to do a Star Wars reference, you know. So when you come here, though, you know, hey. Man, come to America, boy. I tell you, boy, it's a beautiful thing, man. He bows to Israel. Oh, man, you know what I'm saying? Here's another lie over here, too. See, like I say, man, this is just all too easy. Hold on for a minute. Oh, my goodness. Boy, we exposed the truth around here, man. Oh, man, hold on for a minute. Let's do this here. Somebody else posted something in here. I mean, just check this out. All right. Oh, my goodness. All right, hold on for a minute. Let me see. Hold on. I'm going to mess that up. Hold on for a minute. Just give me one moment. See here. All right, let's go ahead and do this here. We're going to expose this nonsense, man. Boy, I tell y'all, man. Boy, don't that photo, that looks good up there, man. We got all the look at this. We got all the clowns right down below, boy. All right, so here it is again. Let me show you guys for a minute. Somebody posted an untruth in here. You know what I'm saying? We're about the truth. Oh, there it is right here. Is President Trump controlled by Israel? It says here President Trump is allied with Israel. Here it is right here. Trump's Israel policies reflect long-standing bipartisan U.S. support for a democratic ally, not a foreign control. The framing implies a conspiracy with it says zero evidence present. Moving the United States Embassy to Jerusalem was a sovereign American policy decision backed by Congress years before Trump acted on it. Oh, no! No credibility sources have ever sustained a claim that any foreign government controls the U.S. president. Boy, look at this here. You're no match for me. You in trouble, though. I told you you're in trouble. I'm going to make you eat everything up, and then I can copy this right here. In fact, let's go ahead and do that. I love having fun with these trolls, boy. How you like me now? Boy, I tell you. How you like me now, boy? How you like me now? Go on and read that. You sap sucker, liar. Go on and read it. Look at that. Doesn't say, he don't say any. Look at this. There it is right there. Boy, I tell you. Don't y'all love it when a good plan comes together, boy? I tell you, man. Ooh, boy. Boy, that's what I say. Game, set, and match. Oh, my good. Goes a little bit further. I can put this on. Look at this. Comment on it. The word control implies a conspiracy that has no credible source has ever proven the U.S.-Israel alliance, right, predates Trump by decades and has broad bipartisan support. This is spin, not reporting. Oh, my goodness, boy. Game, set, and match, Tony Love. Oh, boy. Facts are facts. This is facts. You're right about that, Unchained. Melanie, there it is, boy. Boy, defeated you once again. Boy, I tell you, man. Game, set, and look at him running out of the room now, boy. Run, you coward. Run. Oh, man. Boy, I tell you, man. Woo. Gonna be some A-whooping in here, right? Come on and put another lie in here and watch me correct it. Woo, boy. And y'all seeing it in real time. I'm showing it. I had to enlarge it a little bit so you can see. We transparent around here, pushing this propaganda. Man, I've been hearing this propaganda. I don't want to hear nothing else about the Jew conspiracy or anything else. If you don't have facts in here, we ain't listening to you, right? Right? You better put up something in here that's factual. You better. Because I'm going to do it live time, and then I'm going to embarrass them, just like I did with these other clowns, right? Oh, my goodness, boy. All too easy. All too easy, right? And you guys, overall, you guys that obviously rock with America first, right? It's been a beautiful thing. I tell you, you know. And shout out to Jason Beatrice. I forgot. I didn't see your super chat. He gave $5 to Jason, man. Sorry, Democrat Americans think you're garbage. Yeah, I know. They do. Yep, they do, man. And I want to shout out to you, man, for the super chat, man, definitely. And for the people that are members as well, though, too. Shout out to people like Stewart, and there's a few others. And I got to start giving you guys credit on that. I get I'm just going down here, making sure I ain't miss any super chats and stuff like that. But I appreciate it, Jason, man. I really do. You know, I don't really ever ask for a super chat, but all I know is on here, I gave you guys the tool that you can use as well. And for MAGA, we're going to have to use stuff like right pen, right? Because this is our main defense that we can be able to use, right? Whenever time they try to spin the news and try to change the narrative to fit their agenda, we can just bust it right on out. And that's what we offer here, man. You know, because unfortunately, I got some friends that believe in this conspiracy stuff. But if you can't prove it, it just make you a kook, right? You got to be able to prove this stuff, right? So there it is. There it is. But yeah, I appreciate you for that $5 super chat. That's a beautiful thing there, right there. And then for those that are, Jason, and those that are members, right, they get a cool avatar, right? They get the little MAGA hat. Right now they show up in red. And they'll change colors as the years go by, as well as people on the premium thing, boy. But shout out to Jason, man. I would love to post that, but I'm having troubles trying to post it here because it just keep coming up very, very tiny. Let me see if I can fix this one more time here. Yeah, because you need some recognition, though, man. But I appreciate it, though. I really do. You guys right here, y'all have been doing your thing, though, man, and I really appreciate you guys for showing up in the room. And not just showing up, but showing out as well, too, you know? And that's how we do. I got to fix this thing, though, man, because I want to give you guys some recognition, man. You really do. Even my mods and things that come into this room. Yep, Jason B., yeah, appreciate the super chat, man. I don't ask for very much at all, but for you just to do that, man, I really appreciate that, man. Just like I appreciate the likes, and I appreciate all of you, whether you do a super chat or not, you know, something I never actually, you know, it's all by your own, you know, how you feel. But going back to the other thing, though, so I was wanting to use the real pen because we have we all have detractors, right? But once again, you guys have seen in real time, I can take a copy. I can actually take a screenshot, right, of what somebody is saying, right? And then I can put it in this AI tool, and it would kick back if it's legit or not, right? Because if it's legit is legit. And this is what journalism used to be about. But The journalism is not reporting this. They're preaching and reporting propaganda. That's why these people on the left are so deranged and so effed up, right? Because they believe in this stuff. We talking about America first, man, right? And this is why I do what I do, man, because I'm a patriot. When America wins, we all win. Us as Americans, we have been losing for a long time. Look at you, Jason. You go, brother, man. Yeah, I appreciate it, though. Yeah, give a shout out to Jason, man. Yep. It's a beautiful thing. Yep. It's a beautiful thing. I really appreciate that, too, man. And I appreciate y'all once again coming into the room and things, though, too, man. Like you normally always do, because it's been a good thing, though. But if you can, and like I said, this is a free plug for Real Pen, right? I love the name. I mean, Right Pen, sorry. Right Pen, right? Because once again, this is one of our few defenses that we actually have, you know what I'm saying? And with this information here that you guys are seeing, and y'all saw it in real time, it says 77% credit Trump for gas prices. Not, what else is here? What else is it trying to say? Because as I read before, it says President Trump, I asked this, President Trump is controlled by Israel. It says President Trump is allied with Israel. And we know where this stuff came from because it all came from Candace and Tucker Carlson and these other losers. You know, this is where this crap, Alex Jones, right? Yep. So you guys are seeing it in real time, right? And this is one of the reasons why they will lose. With this in the SPLC, they are going to lose in the midterms, and they know it. So you imagine, boy, may as well buckle up, Buttercup, because you're going down. What's it, Family Matters? Yeah, you going down. You know how did Steve Urkel say, you going down. You know, I got to get that. Yeah, everybody used to love that. I used to love that TV show, man. You know what I'm saying? No, somebody said that I looked at like Carl Winslow. I don't look nothing like Carl Winslow. And this ain't a diss to Carl Winslow. What's his name? Reginald Bell Johnson. This ain't no knocks towards him. You know darn well I don't look like no Carl Winslow. What's this fake ass Trump supporter? You know what? Like I said though too, man. Like I said, it's gonna come out in the wash. You know, somebody got down here, Bubba Man. Man. Oh, man, boy, look at this, boy. But like I said before, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the winning chair, the winning seat. You know what I'm saying? And it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. I just see rainbows, right? And all the rest of it stuff, you know? Because after a storm, it's going to be a beautiful rainbow when we win these midterm elections, man. We're going to be looking real good, taking the House, taking the Senate, and so forth. So it's what we do best, man. It's what we do best, man. That's what I'm talking about. God is amazing, isn't he? Boy, God is amazing, boy. But, yeah, so they come in here with their lies and stuff like that, you know. Here's another one here. They just said Trump is a racist of all. Here's another one. I'm just having fun with him. You know I don't believe this stuff, but at the same time, let's go ahead and do it. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. Let's look at it here. I think I spelled that right. Okay, let's go. I'm just having fun with him. Oh, my God. So you guys are seeing it in real time, man. Oh, my goodness. I just love having fun with him, man. Is Trump, and you cross that out, found libel civility, all right? Let me see here, civil rights conviction. Trump was never, hold on for a minute. I'm going to go ahead and read this, though. The E. Jean Carroll verdict was a civil finding, not a criminal conviction. Trump was never charged with or convicted of rape in any criminal court. The civil standards of proof is preponderance of evidence far lower than beyond a reasonable doubt. Trump has consistently and forcefully denied all allegations. Look at this here, man. Here are 2 to 3 brief points about what voices on X are saying regarding questioning is Trump a rapist, right? That mainstream media may be leaving out one content of allegations. Mary X users point out that allegations against Trump, particularly from E. Jean Carroll, lack collaboration evidence or witness, and they questioning the timing of these claims, often trying them to political motives during the election cycles, which they feel media downplays. Number 2, legal outcomes. Scrutinize. Some voices on X highlight that Trump has not been criminally charged of rape, only found liable for a civil case for sexual abuse and defamation, right, in the Carroll lawsuit. Oh, my goodness, boy. Here it is on the Post. Calling Trump a racist in a headline is reckless spin. The Carroll case was civil liability finding, not criminal conviction. Words matter. Oh, my goodness, man. Look at that. I'm just having fun with him because you all know that he's not a rapist. But see how ridiculous they are? See how they sign? You see? This is the thing, though. So you may as well go ahead on and get on up out the room. Boy, we got Paul in the house here, boy. Got Paul, boy. Hold on for a minute. I remember Paul from before. Hold on, Paul. I see you. I see you, boy. I see you, boy. Boy, that's a shout out. We got Paul in the house. I recognize some other people in the room. Well, he said, "What are you winning?" Look at it. What again, Michelle? You just made a lie. You here it is. I just embarrassed you. I just read back what you typed that in. It wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? We're winning and we're shooting right through your so-called credibility. Once again, you have nothing. You just been regurgitating crap that you done read on X. And that's why I say, man, you got to be careful what you're reading, because if you ain't doing the research for yourself, and I'm doing it right now for some of the people that's trying to do, it's called spin news, Michelle. You're just regurgitating what you have read. Once again, you have been duped. You have been hoodwinked. You have been bamboozled. So therefore, you have no credibility, Michelle. So therefore, I don't need to go further on with you. You have lost, right? You have lost the debate. No credibility whatsoever. Boy, I tell you, man. So enough of that. Oh, man, it's all too easy. All too easy. Every time they post something, we could just fact check it all. But you guys see how this stuff works, right? Man, I tell you, man. And all I gotta do, I can just put up the receipts. I can copy and paste them, and I can put them in this room. I can post them. Maybe, matter of fact, shit, I can post one right now. Why not? What the hell? Before I get up on out of here, why not? Why not? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, boy. Boy, I tell you. Here it is right here. Let's go ahead and copy and paste this one. Why not? Just for shits and giggles. Why not? All right, there we go. Check that out. How you like them apples? There you go right there. Huh? How you like them apples? Now go and research that yourself, Michelle. See how silly you look. Shut another one down. Another one bite the dust. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, man. Another one bites dust. And another one. Oh, my goodness. Boy, let freedom ring. Boy, let freedom ring, man. I'm telling you guys, here's another one here. Trump brought us up on his race. Oh, man, pedophile and a dumb asshole. Oh, man, boy, I tell you, man, it's just all too easy. Where my crybaby sound at? Hold on for a minute. Where's my crybaby sound, man? I got to get Michelle, too. Oh, Michelle, did you run out of the room after I exposed your lies about President Trump being a rapist? Huh? Want to call him a pedophile, huh? Did I expose you on that? No, it's okay. It's okay. Boy, I tell you, man. Boy, I tell you, it's all too easy. You know? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my gosh, man. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is how we roll here in Some Random Guy Speaks. When they put up these falsehoods, these spin stories, trying to discredit our favorite president we all know and love, which is Donald J. Trump, they just bite the dust. They have no factual evidence. They're just speaking with their emotions, right? Right? But here it is. As I mentioned before, right? This is a civil matter, not a criminal matter, right? Oh, my goodness. Boy, Yeah, they study going down, you jackass. Chicago kid. Boy, I already went over that already. We don't even get our oil from Iran. It should have never went up in the first place. But as I mentioned, that it is, what is it again? Boy, I tell you, man, these guys right here is something else. You know, they be trying, you know, hiding behind these old phony fake avatars, boy. But we just tear their behind up in this room, man. That's what we do, though. So we take the lies and we take stuff, and what do? Change them around. Y'all see it in real time. I got to get up in here, and we got to get all emotional. They the ones coming in hot and heavy. You know what I'm saying? Especially the dudes. Oh, man. He talk about his approval rating. He says, why is his approval rating in the garbage? Let's look at it again. Oh, my gosh. I love it. Go ahead. You want some questions? We got some questions. Got some answers, too. All right. I'll bite. Okay, here it is. Let me see here. Hold on for a minute. I'll bite. We'll do one more here. Yep. We'll do one more. Show you how this stuff works. We'll do one more. Analyzing right now. We'll do one more, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Right? Here it is right here. The question implies Trump's approval rating is low without citing any specific poll or posters or methodology. Approval rating varies significantly, right, depending on the poll outlet, with some showing Trump above 50%. Historical content is missing. Trump's approval has consistently outperformed media narratives about his popularity. The framing amidst the mainstream posters have a documented track record of undersampling, right? Undersampling Republican voters. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen. You notice with these posters, we never know where the sources are coming from. So right there is a question, because if they were really about it other than spin news, they would show us who these posters are, right? Where they coming from? They don't show them. Oh, no. One sentence, no data, no poll cited. This is not journalism. This is fishing expedition. That's what it is. Show, right? Shows the number or sit down, right? The numbers or sit down. Here it is. Here's more right here where you guys are seeing it. Which poll? Which posters? What is the sample size and the methodology? You cannot call journalism without a single data point attached to the claim. Uh-oh. Got it. We got another one, ladies and gentlemen. We knocked down another one. Y'all in trouble over here on the left. Your ass is in trouble, boy. Trouble, man. They say, damn, we ain't got nothing. Man, Boy, we don't have a thing. We don't have nothing to stand on, man. Paul just laughing. I know Paul, right? Black guy. Now, I'm just saying, though, man, Texas J, this stuff is funny, right? Boy, I tell you, man. Yep. If you can't afford it, get this app, boy. I tell you, man. Another one bites the dust. Where you at? Chicago, where you at? Don't go. Get him, Tony. Where you at, Chicago? Hello, Chicago. I know black guy now, right? Oh, Chicago. Oh. Don't go away, mad, Chicago. Oh. Just go away, you know. It's going to be okay. I'm going to get you some McDonald's first. That way you can take your nap very soon. I think it's that time. Yeah, we're going to go and get your nap out the way. Chicago, it's okay. Chicago done ran out the room after being embarrassed. Nice try, Chicago. Just come back some other day when you got your facts right, you know. Man, you got Texas J, got the bottle. Yeah, we got the bottle and the bib, y'all. We got the bottle and the bib for him, man. I got to get Paul on here, too, man. I got to get you as a mod, too, man. I got to get you on here, Paul, man. You thought I forgot? No, I did not. I got to get Mike. I got to get people on here, boy. Oh, he says here, I bet the host won't show who's winning elections. What you talking about? What are you talking about? Due to the Southern Poverty Law Center. Woo, man! It's gonna be an overwhelmingly win for the MAGA Republicans, man. What you talking about, man? Like black guy said, the Dems have no leadership. They have no functioning leadership. They are all against each other, which is what we love. You know what I'm saying? They have no unity. They are not in lockstep with each other at all, right? There's a lot of them that's even against Mondami for good reason. But I'm just saying, though, boy. Oh, my goodness. It's all too easy. Oh, man, they run out of here, though. So when they go over here and put up an untruth statement, we're going to fact check it right in this room. Fact check it, man, I tell you. Yeah, we don't have to rely on some of these liars. I tell you, boy, but it's a beautiful thing, though, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. Democrat Party has been taken over by communists. There was never, to be honest with you, there was never about America anyway, you know, because they had to trick the people. You notice every time the Democrats come up with an idea for a policy that's supposed to be the greater good, you notice once they get into office, they change. They change it, right? They'll tell what the American people want to hear, and then they change it. And this is the history of them. And they blame it on other people. In this case, they just blame everything on Trump because it's so easy, right? The red wave is real. You right about that, Bobby Fischer? the chess king master. Boy, I tell you. Jasmine Crockett can't save the Democrat. You right about that, black guy. Now, none of them can. Let me go ahead and put something else up over here. Hold on for a minute. Where's my clown thing at? Because, oh, my goodness. Boy, I tell y'all, man, this is pretty sad. This is what it has been. Whoops, that's the wrong one. This is what it has been reduced to. Wait a moment. Where's my thing at here? All right, let's see here. Okay, I think I found it. Oh, there you go. This is what it's been reduced to, ladies and gentlemen. The Democratic Clown Show. This is what it is right here. This is what it is. Oops, wrong one, y'all. That's what it is. This is them in all their glory, coming here trying to spin news, lie. All they do is spin news. We bust it right out here live. Y'all see me use this tool, right? This is fact checking, boy. Look at this. This is what it is right here. Look at these clowns. They're all against each other. They don't like each other either. Boy, I tell you. Look at this. Oh, yeah, I don't know if Texas J, you seen this before? Paul, did you see this before? I don't know if you guys saw it. I've been hearing it on my show quite often. I know black guy died, seen it. Oh, man, they have no leadership on the TDS. Yeah, you right about that, boy. We got Gavin Knucklehead Newscomb. We got Maxine Wicked West Waters. Look at Obama. Boy, bring the drama to your mama, Obama. We got Adam Shifty Schiff. Boy, look at this. I appreciate the likes. We got Hillary Beetlejuice Clinton. We also have Chuck Schumer. We have Hakeem Jeffries, the court jester, you know. Look at Bernie. I see you, Bernie. Look at Bernie in the back. Boy, got that stern face. They're oligarchy. They're oligarchy. Oh, my goodness. We also have doing a handstand. Oh, is that AOC? Boy, look how flexible she is, boy, I tell you. And then we have Polka Dot, Pocahontas. What's her name? You already know, Elizabeth Warren. There you go. Boy, I tell you, man. Look at her, boy. Man. Oh, my goodness. Yes, I'm originally from Detroit, though. You know what I'm saying? Yep, Detroit. Yep. Stand up for Detroit, you know. They have nothing. Hey, you're right about that. They have nothing. They have nothing. Boy, I tell y'all, man. And that's why I always show this, man, up here, man. You know what I'm saying? These people right here are the reason why America has been a doormat for the world. Them and many others. Reason why I don't show Jasmine Crockett, because she's irrelevant at this point. She's not even in politics no more. Al Werewolf Green, we don't need him. He got him out of here too. There's a few others, though, that's insignificant. You know what I'm saying? This is the main group. Look at him. look at Chuck Schumer in his action pose. Strike a pose, you know? He's in his action pose, man. Oh, my goodness, though. Oh, man. Boy, desperate Democrats. Jason, you got that right, man. Yep, easy. Yeah, Jason Beatrice, you right about that. All too easy. You know, that's from Star Wars, Darth Vader. All too easy. You know, it's just like it was a rap, you know, pretty much. Look at him down there, boy. Oh, my goodness, man. Look at Obama, man. I see you, Obama. Look at him, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. He said, I know you're, what did I name the channel? I don't have a degree. I don't have a 4-year degree. I came from a public school because of these clowns. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to blame it on them. It was way before some of them anyway. Maybe Bernie. But other than that, though, DS, whatever this guy is, hiding behind the avatar. One thing about it, though, man, is that, you know, you come in this room, insult my intelligence, right? I may jumble some words, right? But I tell you what, look at what are you doing, right? Look at you, all in your feelings, right? You think that insulting me personally, I done heard it all, sir. You know, I done heard it all, though. At least I'm showing myself. You see me over here in Detroit, you know? Oh, my goodness. Oh, man, this is so easy, though, man. These are idiots and morons. So that's what it is. You're going to always have trolls coming in here. We spin it. The spin news that they spin, we give it with the real truth. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. He said, people are people. What's wrong with you? Who is this, Doris? Oh, my. Hey, Doris, hold on for a minute. Is that Doris? Oh, man, Doris. Oh, Doris. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Doris. Oh, my goodness. Is that oh, my God. Somebody left the farm gate open. Oh, my goodness. All right, Doris, come on back in here now. You know, you finished grazing. Come on, old girl. Come on now. Come on back in here. Come on back inside now. Oh, Doris. Oh, man, Doris, boy, I told you. You're going to be all right, Doris, man. You're going to be all right. Oh, my goodness. Woo, boy. Who let the cows out? I had to bring her back in, though, you know, from all that grazing. Oh, my goodness, man. Doris, woof. Oh, boy, got to get her back in the barn, Paul. Got to get her back in the barn, you know what I'm saying? Where your cowbell at, Doris? Oh, man. I know, boy, I tell you, man. But, yeah, guys, man, it's been real good. We had over here. We had Doris. Oh, man, I can't with you, Doris, man. I just cannot, man. I can't with Doris, man. I can't do it. I can't do it, Doris. Oh, man. Oh, man. What do you say here, Steve? Truth is all the people really need, but a Democrat would never tell it. Yeah, that's true. Truth is all you need, but the Democrat would never tell it. No, because their party is done, man. They done. I love it when they come in here because I can clown them at the same time. They love this picture I got up here, man. I would need to get this as a painting. I would love to have this as a painting hanging on my wall, man. Remember the days before the arrest and everything, how they just clowned around with our economy, clowned around with our lives and policies that don't help the American people, right? These are the people right here who were solely responsible, man. This is what it is. They thought they were invincible. They thought they were so powerful. They never thought they would be caught behind this stuff, right? Isn't this something? Yeah, this is something else, you know? Yeah. Somebody put down here the 25th Amendment. If you're referring to Trump, it never happened. You don't even control the House or Senate. You even tried to redistrict, and that's failing because the judge have already blocked it. You know what I'm saying? It'd never go through. The Dems are in serious trouble, though, too, man. It's just, they just holding on to stuff. If he spam one more time, you know how that goes down, you know. But it's so true, though, man. I mean, people are just laughing at you, though, Steve. I mean, not Steve, but Cliff. Oh, Cliff. Cliff, not Steve, but Cliff. Cliff, they just laughing at you, Cliff, because there's a snowball chance in hell before that happened. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? I tell y'all, man, you know. Yeah, somebody else got down here. What's this? Jesus says 120 watching. You know what I'm saying? Man, who cares about the numbers, though? I mean, as long as I'm speaking truth to power, that's all that matters. You must be concerned about my watching in my channels. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I only had one or two. Donnie Hall says Democrats been funding the KKK since 1865 to this day. You're right about that. And that is called the SPLC, better known as the Southern Poverty Law Center, right? Which is the DNC, which is the Democrats, Demo KKK rats. Boy, I tell you, man, how you going to win an election? They've been funding the Ku Klux Klan, the neo-Nazis, and these biker gangs and a lot of other type of organizations. I already went over that yesterday. Oh, my goodness, though, man. Trump cares about numbers. You know why? I already read it on here. He's over 50%. It's in most places polling, but you want to try to discredit Trump, spin news. It's not going to work in this room. It's not going to work. We already fact checked some of the other people before you. You want to, I'll make you famous. You want to go there? You want to go get on that train? I'll make you famous. You know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'll make you famous. I appreciate, I appreciate all the likes and comments and things like that. It says here, that's so true. Democrats support KKK. Yep, they are. And that's what we're going to start. We're going to state that every time. Democrat, you just type it in the room, Democrat equals KKK. It's just that simple. And the people that back for the left are supporters of the Ku Klux Klan. Oh, man, the Ku Klux Klan, the neo-Nazis, the Aryan Nation. That's what they are. We always knew that anyway. You said the Dems are pure evil. Agendas. They have pure evil agenda. But First Avenger, you are a dumb nigga that support who? The Democrats. The KKK rats. You should be ashamed of yourself. Don't you know that our people has been terrorized by these KKK people? You is a joke. If you sound like a brother, man. Come over here so you can get slapped 2 times. Slap. Just put some sense in your head, man. What kind of brother are you, brother? You know what I'm saying? You over here supporting the Ku Klux Klan. Boy, what's wrong with you? Already been cited. He's still talking about this nigga. Oh, man, what about you? We got factual evidence of the neo-Nazis equals who? The Democrats. That's exactly what it is, man. Whoa, my goodness, man. Look at him, right? That's what it is, a Southern Poverty Law Center, right? equals the Democrats, KKK rats. Exactly what it is. And when you ain't going to deny it, you ain't going to run from it, I'm going to hold your feet to the fan. You've been in here before, First Avenger. I know you're a brother. I'm going to make you famous. That's what I'm going to do, talking about the First Avenger. You gonna be the last Avenger in this room. You are the last Avenger, man. Yeah, man, I tell you, man. You see this crap? What type of brother that's gonna support the Democrats versus the SPLC? They have been cited. It is a known fact that they have supported the Klan. I always said it, the Demo KKK rats. Y'all remember me in my early, I always have said it. This group talking about the party switch. They the same damn party. Boy, I tell you, they the same party. Democrats equals who? The Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, neo-Nazis, and all the rest of them, right? Boy, talk back to me now. See, he done ran out of this room. He don't want none. He don't want none. Boy, you are pathetic, Giselle, whatever your name is. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. This is Giselle right here. Oh, my goodness. Ooh. Oh, my goodness. Come on back in here, girl. Come on back in here. I done left the gate open. You done finished grazing now. Come on back in here. Got another cow to come up in here. Boy, I tell you, man. This is Giselle, y'all. Oh, my goodness. This is a stupid one, too. Stupid cow. We over here got factual evidence on the SPLC, and she's still caping for the Democrats. No wonder the black community never got any better. When you got stupid leadership like this, no wonder. Oh, my goodness. So stupid, but stupid leadership. This is funny. She's like a child here. You're pathetic and hilarious. It's called the Southern Strategy. No, it's not. It's called the Southern Poverty Law Center. Don't try to spin it. You want to correct me about this type of stuff. And even if you're right, you're still correcting. This is a black woman here. Y'all see her? Can you believe this? This is a black woman. It's already been stated that the Dems, and they've been funding the Ku Klux Klan, neo-Nazis, Aryan Nation. You should be ashamed of yourself, sister. Boy, you need to get slapped. If I was a woman, I would slap your face twice. Slap some sense into your head. Boy, that's what I would do if I was a woman. I would strike you. I would slap you 2 times. I sure would. This is how crazy they are. This is how crazy. You know, listening to these, look at this. Listening to this type of hypocrisy. No wonder the black community never got any better. We're led by a bunch of deranged, delusional ass black women. It's the fact. You know what I'm saying? Boy, I tell you, man. Boy, I tell you, this is something else, boy. It's just all too easy, man. All too easy. Yep. Boy, I tell you, another one bites the dust. Where you at, Giselle? Where you at? Huh? You should be trying to understand, why are you supporting the Democrat Party when they already been exposed for funding hate groups? These groups have made major terror in America ever since 1865, up in the modern day, right? That's a fact. And you still caping for them. Boy, I tell you, somebody needs a slap. Boy, I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna be cool. Well, I know if I was a woman, what I'd do, I'd tell you that much if I was a woman. Oh, man. Yeah, but here's the thing. If I'd rather be Trump's errand boy rather than being a tool to the Democratic racist party that had a history of terrorizing and murdering my people. Talk back to me. I'd rather be an errand boy. Which of the two? Errand boy. Boy, that's the thing about it. Stockholm, you're right, though, Black Guy 9. It is called Stockholm Syndrome. That's what a lot of them suffer from. You know? They have nothing. They just come in here and I make them famous every time. You only just get famous. Right? It's just coming out your fat mouth, man. Are you crazy? Giselle, are you crazy? You's a crazy black woman. That's what you are. You are a crazy, you know. Ooh, man, ain't this something, man? Oh my goodness. Oh man, and that's not bull. Oh man, you don't come back in this. Come back into the gate. Yep, we got to bring the cows in, man. You're not even an A2 cow, man. No, it's not. That's not true, though. Not me. I already ran over the statistics. Trump's polling is over 50%. Plus, you can't even prove where you got your polling from. They never tell us where the polling coming from. You just doing spin news. We already covered it. You was a liar. Sorry. We done already went up that tree and already exposed that. Nice try. Sorry. You gets nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. Or ma'am. Yep, you gets nothing. Right. It says here, not the microaggression towards your own people. That's wild. F microaggression. I don't believe in no aggression. I don't believe in that crap. Got to tell it like it is, though, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're not being led by stupid people around here. I done grew up all my life in the black community, though. I know it very well, though. But like I said, though, too, you know, anybody that's a Democrat that support the Dems, you are supporting. When you give your money to the Democrats, it went towards these racist organizations. Cash Patel already exposed it. Todd Blanchard already talked. I talked about this stuff yesterday on my show. You know, this is Johnny come late. Boy, I tell you, man. Yep. Whatever it is, though, if it's just trans, then he's a man. If it is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Dems hate facts. You're absolutely right. You know? That's exactly what it is. Trump has done more for this country, right, than what the Dems ever did. And that's a fact. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got down here, stop being scared, man. You crazy, man. Oh, boy, I tell you, man. The two-party system is rigged, dumbass. I'm going to tell you this, though, Brooke. Use the dummy. Now you want to talk about the two-party system. You know you a liberal. Oh, this is another cow right here. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Brooke. I got my cows are Brooke, Giselle, and Michelle. There we go. Boy, look at this, boy. Boy, Brooke. Oh, my goodness, though, boy. I tell you, boy. Oh, boy, look at this here, boy. This is, it's just bad, y'all. It's so bad. It's bad, though. It's bad. But like I said, they come in this room. They can't handle the facts. I didn't crash out. They crash out, you know? So here it is. And then look at, they should be crashing out over this. Look at this. The Demo Circus, the Demo KKK Circus. And I've got some other memes that y'all haven't seen yet, though. I got something for the trolls as well, boy. Now that it's already out about the Democratic Party and KKK, I'm going to have fun with the memes. I really am. It's going to be so fun. This is a terrorist organization. They wrong as two left shoes, let alone all the stuff that they've been doing, terrorizing people, going after. Look at this, boy. We got a list of stuff, you know. And what I want y'all to do is for Leon, if any of y'all could just go ahead on and get Leon out the room, because one thing, the rules is clear. There shall be no spamming allowed. See, he's crashing out because he wants my attention. So we go ahead on and get Jason out of here. Get him on out of there real quick. I'm raised by MAGA Texan man. Big Greg Abbott support. You don't know ish. Hey, Brooke, you already have you are something else though, Brooke. You can say anything on the internet like I'm gonna believe you, man. You know what I'm saying? Boy, you got that right, Anthony. 250 years of slavery coming from the left. You've been hoodwinked and bamboozled, boy. You've been lied to about the Democratic Party. And that's what we're talking about. America is a great country in the world. And if you don't like it over here, Brooke, you could do like the others. Take your self over there to Canada. That's what you can do. You can graze over there. You know what I'm saying? Go over to Canada, you can graze over there, boy. I tell you, man. Boy. Now, I'm going to tell you this, Brooke, if you can't handle yourself because you're crashing out right now, I don't allow all this swearing and cussing now. You know what I'm saying? You got down here. Now, what you should be doing is that you shouldn't be crashing out. If you a true moderate like you claim you are, you shouldn't have to crash out. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Spamming in my room is not allowed. You know what I'm saying? It's not allowed. So, okay, now, okay. Hey, could y'all get Brooke out of here too while we at it? We go ahead and get remove Brooke since she won't respect my rules in a room. Because, you know, everybody have rules. So what you may be able to do on somebody else's channel, you're not allowed to do that here, Sweet Pea. You know what I'm saying? So we go ahead and walk her right on out of here. Yeah, there we go. Get her up on out of here. Come on, old girl. Okay, come on out there in the pasture. There we go. Get her up on out of here. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. They should leave with the illegals. Yeah, you're right about that. You're right about that. Let me see here. JTW. Yeah, you're right about that. They should leave with the illegals. If you don't like it in America, why don't you just leave? And all you liberals, though, if you rah-rahing about the Democrats so much you want to be part of the Ku Klux Klan, if you don't like it in America, why don't you just leave, right? Just get up on out of here. Brooke, go back to the barn. I know, right? Yeah. Yeah, we got to go in and get Brooke right up on out of here, man. Bro, boy, huh? You want to get her up on out of here. He said these guys love free speech, huh? Yeah, oh my goodness. I'm not crashing out. I'm just giving you my preference. Well, yeah, I don't mind, like I said, certain forms of cussing is okay. Not to that degree. Because like I said, you shouldn't have to be cussing at all. You should be able to prove your point. You ain't no yes man around here. But one thing for sure, we're dealing with a man that has a proven track record and a policy that works for the American people. Thank you for the like. That's what we're talking about. That's what we support. Even though you try to push it on Trump being a racist and all this, guess who the racist and who's been supporting him? This has been the Democrats. Once again, we point at the Dems. We've been telling y'all this for a long time, since 1865. They have never changed their spots. Leopards don't change their spots. They're still a leopard. I know years have passed, but it's still the same old group. The same old group that we've been fighting since 1865. We're fighting them today, right? This is who we're dealing with. Boy, that's why I keep this picture up here for the clown show, right? Oh, my goodness, the clown show. That's what we were dealing with. You got nothing but clowns in here. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, though. Boy, look at this, man. Oh, man, look, boy. Paul said exactly. January the 6th protesters are Americans. It's absolutely correct. Those are protesters that they lied and said that they tried to take over the government. All that falling apart. It been fell apart. They don't have no credibility. The Democrats don't have no credibility. And this is why Kung Fu Kenny got to come in here and tell my Republicans are pedophile protectors. But he has no proof. He has no information. He's speaking in his feelings like the rest of them. And you just make yourself look like a jackass, right? This is the thing about it, though, right? That's what it is. You want to go ahead and put stuff in there like this, you know? Because if you was on Johnny's show or Santana Jones, they would have kicked you out of here if you would have said this stuff about biting them. I'm more lenient than they are. I'm keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? I'm more lenient than they are. You wouldn't even better say pedo, let alone pedophile in their room. Talk about me. Those guys are real sensitive in their feelings. You know what I'm saying? Because when you held up on lies and propaganda, but like I said, they don't have nothing though. The people who yelling are all telling to leave if they don't like it, or American as well. LOL. That's crazy. Well, if they don't like it in America, I'm telling them they should leave. Why be? Some people have. Why should it be in a place? If America is so bad, you should leave. You know what I'm saying? You should get on out of here. That's exactly what we're saying, you know? They should leave. Trump came out the files looking good. LOL, yeah, laughing out loud. Great job, Democrats. Yeah, they have improved nothing. They party are in trash, garbage, on fire. It's like a dumpster fire. The Democrat Party is a dumpster fire, right? This is exactly what it is. Jason Beatrice says, yo, Democrats, congratulations on the Southern Poverty Law Center, right? Right? That's congratulations on that, right? It's because of these people, the racist party, the Democratic KKK, and all the rest of them, Aryan Nation. They are the ones that's the problem, man. Mm-hmm. Hey, Jamaican, you don't know what you're talking about, sir. You know what I'm saying? But here it is. Look at your, are you even in America, man? Because Jamaica, man, you know what I'm saying? Are you even in America? I just want to know, Jamaican, I love getting these guys, these island people in here too. Are you Jamaican? I just want to know. Are you Jamaican or are you just repping, trying to rep Jamaica? I'm just asking the question. I'm going to get him too. I'm going to get him too. Yeah. Should I get him? Should I get him? Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. He's like down here, F off, clown. You the clown, Thomas. Look at him in his feelings. You crashing out too? You crashing out too? Oh, man. What you upset? The problem with the Democrat Party today is that they have gone way too far, and they have admitted that numerous of times, which makes people loyal Democrats and independents go right. Yeah, because that's exactly what ended up happening, though, man. Independents have gone right. They have nothing anymore. No credibility. They never had credibility. But when people try to come in this room and try to cape for the racist KKK people and the SPLC, these are the racist, right? They come in here running off at the mouth, talking about, oh, but we already have it. And they are going to be in trouble because they coming. Cash Patel and them is coming. Boy, the Democrats are the installed commies, right? These are the ones pushing the socialist programs and stuff, right? This is the stuff right here. In fact, let me go ahead and pop up something else. I just want to put this up here. Just give me one moment before I get up on out of here. I already posted this before. I'm going to post it again, because I find it very fitting to what we are discussing tonight. Yeah. Well, these people here, boy, is something else. That's one thing about it. I don't run from none of them. I'm still here. That's let me go and pull this up here, so that way we can get a little bit more. Oh yeah, there it is. Here we go, right here. I posted. It's been a while since I posted this up, and let's go and put this again. Go ahead and put this up, so therefore you guys can see it. Right? There we go. This is where the situation is, right? So here it is. This is what the DMs stand for. History repeating. We got the swastika. We already know where this coming from. Nazi Germany. In fact, they got the idea from who? The Democrats. Socialism, gun control, control the media, censorship, abortion, worship the government, right? Encourage violence, right? Same thing over here on the left. It's what they believe as well. The leftist is nothing more than the neo-Nazis, Ku Klux Klan, the Aryan Nation. This is what they, same old stuff. Censorship, control of the media. Look at this. I want them to be able to understand it over here on the left. This is who you representing. This is who you're caping for, right? This is exactly what it is. And they can't hide from this, ladies and gentlemen. You notice they tried to move the goalposts, or they tried to change the narrative. And Obama, oh yes, Obama will be going to prison. Oh yes, I'm afraid that the Death Star will be quite operational when your friends arrive. And that's exactly what's going on. There it is right here. You know, we destroy the spin stuff. This is the party from the left. And I appreciate you, Miss Angel. Hold on, Miss Angel, you know, for the women, that's MAGA, you know. There we go. There you go, Miss Angel. That's word for Miss Angel, only for the women. This is exactly what we're dealing with here. They have pushed the socialism, gun control, right? This is the stuff coming from the left. Where do you think Nazi Germany got it from? They got it from the Democrat Party. Facts. History repeating itself. All up here right now, right? Boy, and the Democrats, demo-rats are so delusional. I love the way you handle these hating, crying Dems. Oh, you know how I do, Paul. You know how I do. I just love getting them, man. I do love getting them, man. Jason Beatrice says, is that the Democrat flag? It may as well be, because the new Democrat Party is not the jackass donkey. It's the swastika. And matter of fact, when I do my memes, oh, man, we're going to put the swastika. We don't call the Dems no more. We call them the Aryan Brotherhood, the Ku Klux Klan, the neo-Nazis, the Great Dragon. The Dragon, right? You know they have different ranks, though, right? When you do something to somebody, right? The Grand Dragon, right? All this other stuff. This is the new Democrat. They ain't been new, but it's always been. We have pulled the mask, right, out from their face. And guess what we have found? Oh, there's the swastika. Oh, my goodness. Woo! You're right about that, my guy. I see you down there. Yeah, Billy said, you're right about that, my guy. Yeah, we have totally unmasked the hidden. This is the Scooby-Doo. What somebody said that earlier? We don't find out who the real mystery behind the mystery. Who's behind that mask? Boy, it was the swastika. Boy, it's been the Ku Klux Klan and the Nazis all this time. Oh, man, they've been running black people. Fooling everybody, man. Talking about they stand for blue collar stuff. Oh, it was just a lie. Oh, man. Look at this right here, man. Oh, my goodness. Man, it's these lying ass, racist ass, Democrat swastika, Ku Klux Klan, man. And it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse for them. I'm afraid that you will not win the midterms. You know, you would not get past the midterms, just like you thought you were going to redistrict Virginia, but it did not work. It's only going to get worse for you as the time goes on, my friends. My friends on the left. Oh, man. Oh, man, boy, I tell you, this is exactly, they were trying to take our guns from us, talking about gun control. We ain't giving up our guns. We ain't giving up our guns. Our guns is fun. It ain't what they're trying to say, that guns kill people. No, it's stupid people that kill people. And we ain't giving them up. I got mine. We ain't giving up ish. But this is it right here, ladies and gentlemen, before I go. And I appreciate the likes, though. You guys been rocking it out. Let me see here. Charles says the facts that Republicans fought to keep Confederate leadership statues up to show which party is for what. Well, they kept them up, yeah, because history repeats itself. I'm also a history person. We have to keep, because the Dems wanted to tear it down. So, because when you tear down history, those monuments should stay up as a reminder. And a lot of them were racist, Klansmen, all the rest of them, man. Right? Oh, my goodness. But like it is, we are winning and they losing. That's why they have to have this old stupid no king stuff, which they stand for Nazi stuff. Thank you for the likes. These guys are haters. And any white, black, and other that vote Democrat, these are your Nazis. We should round these people up. Because if you're supporting, and black folks should be more outrageous than anybody, because we didn't, where did we benefit from 1865? Where did we benefit? The institution and basically the creation of the Ku Klux Klan after the abolishment of slavery? Go and look it up. Look at this. It has been the Ku Klux Klan all this time. Because when you fund a racist hate group, you are a racist hate group. How you going to not say that you are not racist as being a Democrat when you've been funding them? Boy, I tell you, you've been giving money, right? And you have gave them a script to follow, to go after and target these certain type of people. Make them a target. So you are worse than the Ku Klux Klan because you are the Ku Klux Klan. The liberal Democrats are Ku Klux Klan people. Oh my goodness. This is where what is Christian nationalism. They've been targeted. There's other groups out there, right? Anybody that speaks against the Democrats, they'll go after them, right? Boy, I tell you. Yep, Hitler used Christian nationalism. Yeah, they use it. They target these people too, right? Did you know that the Republicans were started by the black man? Billy, I absolutely do. The abolitionists plus the Whig Party, so it's blacks and whites that got together to create the Republican Party back in 1854, right? It was designed to stop the spread of slavery out to the West. So that's why the Republican Party was started. This is why Martin Luther King, his daddy, and many others were all Republicans, right? Because they knew the history, right? If we start to go back in history, right? So yes, I absolutely know the truth of the Republican Party. It's something that the Dems won't tell people, you know what I'm saying? But Martin Luther King, on record, was a Republican, facts. And not just him, it was many others that were Republicans, right? Boy, I tell you, Billy, but you're right, though. I'm glad you brought that up. So the Ku Klux Klan or the Democrats equal KKK. That's exactly what it is. Boy, I tell you, Dems equals KKK. Boy, I tell you. Yep. Oh, it says Trump has been shot at again. Hey, Black Guy 9, does that happen recently? Did it happen recently? Because I know they've been trying to get him. This is how bad it is. I just want to know, Black Guy 9, is that factual? I know you said he's been shot at again. News breaking. Oh, really? Hold on for a minute. Damn, how did I miss that? Wait a moment. Trump evicted after gun. Okay. It just showed up on my ground news. Hold on for a minute. Ladies and gentlemen. Here's the breaking news, man. Hold on for a minute. We got a breaking news, man. See, this is how wicked their party is, man. This is how wicked these bastards are, right? These old Democrat KKK bastards. That's how they are. Fuck them, right? Hold on for a minute. We got to get this news down right. Hold on for one moment. Hold on for a minute, man. God dang it, man. What the? Hold on for a minute. Let me get the ground news up. Come on now. Okay. All right, let me see here. All right, let me go remove this for a minute. Okay. I got the story right here. Hold on for a minute. I got the story right here. Here you go. Here's the story right here, ladies and gentlemen. Trump evicted after gunshots heard at the White House correspondent dinner. Here it is right here. It says here on Saturday night, which we are right now, President Trump and the top administration officials were evacuated from the White House correspondents at dinner at the White House, Hilton following the unspecified threat with Secret Service agents swarming the stage as hundreds of guests ducked under the table. The president's inauguration appearance at the dinner aimed to highlight his administration's relationship with the media, accompanied by the Vice President J.D. Vance and the Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth. On this, look at this, man. Oh, my goodness. Early Saturday, 2 protesters were at Hegseth mask disrupted on the red carpet, scuffling that he should be locked up for war crimes, while another demonstrator gathered outside holding a sign denouncing the U.S. action to the Middle East. Attendees remain in the ballroom as the Secret Service continues to secure the area after people on the scene reporting hearings loud sounds that prompt the sudden intervention by authorities. It remains unclear what specified the threat triggered evacuation. At the end, the White House has not yet responded to requests, right, for the comments regarding the status of this event. So there it is. I appreciate that, Black Guy 9. I appreciate that, man. Yep. So is this a party that's winning, or is this a party that's losing? Is this a party? Because if they were winning, wouldn't be doing any of this stuff. The Dems, we're always known, and I'm accusing them. Bullshit. Skip all that. I'm accusing them, right? And that's just me. I have that right. You know, we ain't gonna play this, oh yeah, and all this other kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? There it is. Boy, I said, man. Yep, can't even enjoy a good dinner, man. Boy, I tell you, the Dems' colors are showing brighter every day, and it ain't pretty. You're absolutely right about that, Paul. They are evil, Texas Jane said. Yeah, we know how evil these people are. Because if you're staying with the Ku Klux Klan, don't think that we don't think that they're going to be coming out here and trying to do an assassination attempt. That's what they do, right? That's what they do, right? That's exactly what it is. They have a history of it. This is a history of these people. Boy, I tell you, man, Nazis, Democrats, right? Oh, my goodness, man. That's exactly what it is. It is what it is, man. If it look like a duck, sound like a duck, and quack like a duck, it's a duck. It's a duck, boy. Boy, would save our president, man. That's what I say. Oh, boy, I'm so happy that they got competent people, man. Oh, man, I tell you, man. Yeah, Steve Miller said this guy's a chump. You was a chump, Steve Miller. You back in the damn Klansman, man. Come over here and get slapped in the face 2 times. Slap. Gotta slap some sense into you, Steve. What the hell are you talking about, man? You's a crazy moron and an idiot. You, Steve Miller. Show yourself, Steve. Show yourself. I dare you to show yourself. Show who you really are. The mask is off. Your party is the KKK. You the KKK. It's you. Everybody see it. If you rock with the left, that makes you a Ku Klux Klan member. And I'm calling you out on it, Steve Miller, right? Look at you, boy, crashing out, all upset. Oh, my goodness. I'm just glad our president is all right. That's all that matters, though. Boy, Steve is a joke, too. This is a joke of a man, a sorry man, a sick man, right? A man with no integrity, no credibility. But he stands on the left. This dude right here, Steve Miller. Boy, I'm going to make you famous, too. Steve Miller, you have no credibility in this room. See everybody clowning and going in on you. Anybody from now on is a Democrat that rah-rah for the left is a Ku Klux Klan member, right? And you have been cited, sir, as a Ku Klux Klan member. You support terrorism. You support the violation and the destruction of my people, right? And that's another thing, right? Not only that we're going to call you out on it, but we got your number, right? And Kelly, that rock with the left, you was a racist SOB that stand for the Ku Klux Klan. You give money to the Democrats, and the Democrats give money to the Ku Klux Klan. Boy, I tell you. Boy, look at this. Kaiser, you's a sellout. You back the Democrat Party. That makes you a sellout. Not only that, but it makes you a part of the Ku Klux Klan member, boy. These are members that's showing up in here. Look at them. Look at the Klansmen that's showing up in here. What, you know what I'm saying? No, who the fuck am I? Who the fuck are you? You know, you are nothing but the KKK. And I got something for all of them. Want all the smoke. Come up in here, right? Look at the Trump. He's ever hiding. Got Uncle Rucker. Look at Bull. He's a hide. Look at him, man. Look at these racist bastards that come in our room. Because when you stand for the Democrats, that makes you a Ku Klux Klan member. Aryan Nation. I don't care if you black or white. You funding this. You standing by this. And I call you out for what you are. You're a white man. Here's what you are, man. You ain't nothing but a Klan's member, right? And you should be more than just ashamed of yourself, but you have to pay for what you have done here, right? And that's it. So when the redemption time come, it's gonna be on. And here's a person, John, kind of called me an Oreo. Use an Oreo and use a sellout. Is you a white man? Because I call you a white man. You look like a white man, a KKK member. Look at him. Look at this KKK's membership. Look at him coming up in here. Boy, look at these fools, right? They hate the fact that they actually stand with the Ku Klux Klan. Boy, I tell you, they are supporting them. Yeah, they absolutely are. It's sickening. It's sickening that these people are supporting the KKK, right? It's all the evidence have been out. The Dems are nothing but the Ku Klux Klan, neo-Nazis, Aryan, and that's why they showing up right now. Here's a Trumpster. He's an Aryan. Brotherhood. Where's your sheet at? Where's your white sheet at? Boy, look at him. You know? Oh, man. Boy, I tell you, man, this is a travesty, man. You know he got a hood. Yeah, they got them hoods hitting. Boy, it's coming out now. Boy, it's coming out, man. These people, look at them. These are the cowards. They hide behind memes just like they hide behind that white sheet. You know what I'm saying? It's going to come a time when that white sheet become a bloody red sheet. I tell you that much, boy. You know what I'm saying? I tell you that, boy. They ain't no different. These are the modern people right here, right? This guy goes by a Kaiser. We know what the Kaiser out of Germany. See, they tie back to some of it is Germany, right? Look at this stuff, man. Oh, my goodness, boy, those white sheets, boy, that should be bloody, actually muddy red sheets, boy. I tell you, Roland, use a Uncle Ruckus, man. Use a sellout. I said, boy, look at you, boy. Come on over here, boy. Now, look at this, man. These are your modern day coons on the black side, sellouts and sambos, man. 100% rah-rahing for the Democratic Nazi Party, man, is what it is, man. Look at them. It's already been cited, boy. These are losers, man. They worse than losers, man. That's what they are, man. They ought to be rounded up, every last one of them. Because we can't coexist with each other, right? Right? Look at this stuff, boy. I tell you, man. Oh, man. Look at this, man. Oh, man. Wrote the skit about you. Boy, look at this. Some type of under brother. Boy, I tell you, man. These people are, man, it's just so funny, man. They come in here. Look at the black ones, man. Boy, they over here rah-rahing for the Ku Klux Klan, boy, I tell you. They don't even know their history. They really don't. They don't know their history, ladies and gentlemen. They really don't. They come in here or whatever, you know, and like I said, I want all the smoke. I want what you giving. I can take that and much more, right? I can take what you give, right? We ain't calling nothing. I'm calling this stuff. I'm calling that who? The Democrats equal the KKK. Facts. Demo KKK rats are nothing more than who? The Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, neo-Nazis. They've been caught funding these people. And these people over here that want to rah-rah for this stuff, boy, look at the racism coming out of their fat mouths, man. They love their massa. They love the support of their damn massa. Look at them. Boy, I tell you, man. I'm going to show another one here. I'm about to really piss him off, right? Watch this. This is their party. Look at their party. Nazi, liberal, socialism, gun control, censorship, mind control, abortion, hate Jews. Don't they hate Jews too? They always talk about Jews coming out their fat mouth all the time. Worship the government. Ain't that them? They believe in big government. I'm over here showing the facts of what they party stand for. If you rock with the liberals, that makes you a Nazi. That makes you a Ku Klux Klan member. That makes you an Aryan nation, which makes you a racist. And some of you are racist towards your own people. Because if you stand for the left, you stand for Democrats, you stand for the Ku Klux Klan, man. Boy, and I got it right here. See, they can't deny this. These are actual facts. Wasn't it them pushing this ish? They were pushing all this stuff. They come over here talking about the Jew conspiracy. They talking about abortion. We got more abortions than ever before. Look at it. It's called Planned Parenthood. It was a Margaret Sanger. She pushed this in the urban black communities. She said the black people were weed. But you got, what is it? Look at them running up in these abortion clinics and doing all this stuff. Look at it. This is their policies. This is their BS policies, and they cannot ignore this, right? That's why I say I got something for them when they come in here. This is them. This is the liberals. It's the Nazis, the KKK, right? Because Trump ain't never took nobody's guns. Trump ain't never censorship. It wasn't no media control, but it's coming from the left. Who hates Jews? Trump did more for the Jews, right? Boy, I tell you, man, look at this. Worshiping the government. Don't they worship the government? They believe in big government. Boy, I tell you, man, it's like game over, boy. Who win? Tony Tone. Bro, I tell you, man, there ain't no match for me, man. You're no match for me. I put up the facts right here. There you go. How you like that? How you like me now? Oh, my goodness. All I care is that Trump is safe, right? Because he got a security detail, right? He got some competent people, right? The show will go on. That's exactly what it is, man. Boy, I tell you, these people here, they like children that come in my room. You know I love trolling the trolls. I do it better than they do, right? So look at this. This is where we are here. They can't hide their policies. Their policies, and this is what they really are about. The leadership. It's just the stupid ones that follow them don't know their policies. This is their policies. We will never give up our guns. We will never have censorship according to the Constitution, the First Amendment, freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and freedom of the press. Second Amendment gun rights, though, something that the liberal Democrats hate. But guess what? You lost. You failed. You will not pass. You will not get passed by the midterms. We already predicted the great red tsunami. Not no wave, it's a tsunami because of the Dems, right? And they bullshit policies right here. Look at them, right? And many more. People ain't just liking my stuff to be liking. They liking it because I present the facts. They don't present nothing but arguments and name calling like little children. This is exactly what it is. You know, you got these bots, haters, and others, right? But they ain't brought you not one thing. They can't even hide the fact that their own party has been funding and financing the Klan. That's why the Klan is still around. They could have eradicated it, but they didn't want to because they're the same entity. These are the same people, man. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you guys as well coming in here. We will never stop and bow down to you. You are the small minority group. MAGA is strong. Most 77 million plus voted for Trump. That's why your girl Kamala, that's why y'all had to cheat. We're going to shut those machines down. The American Save Act will be that factor. And like it is, y'all are on life support. Won't be no Democrat Party no more, right? If you don't like America, take your ASS somewhere else. Go to Canada, wherever you go, you just can't stay here no more, right? There's a new America, and it's called America First. You either get on our agenda or get out. Simple as that. And like it is, who holds more control, who holds more weight? We do, because we are America First and we are MAGA. Make America safe again. Make America strong again. Make America healthy again, right? Make America peaceful again. And last but not least, make America great again. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate y'all for coming in on the show. Boy, we knocked it out. We kicked the Dems. The Dems have already been exposed. We just call them the KKK. Every time you see the Dem, you put down in the comments equal KKK. That's what they are. They coming in this room because they have been exposed. They upset. They can't handle the truth. That's why I say, and I started off, right? Dems equal, hold on for a minute. Dems equal, there we go. That's exactly what it is. And this is what they are. They showing us their real feelings. That's exactly what it is. Hold on, guys. All right, guys, so I got to get skedaddle. That's my phone call. All right, guys, I appreciate you for coming on. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with the other ones. Dems are the Klan. There we go. That's what they are. And they're going to be addressed to this from now on in, right? Because they can't hide from this. The truth is out, right? And if you rock with the left, you rock with the Klan. I'm out, right? He's right. Absolutely right, right? They're wrong, and they stand with the Klan. Oh, my goodness. Boy, it's been great, though, ladies and gentlemen. I'm out. I'm going to put my flag up. I got to go ahead and put the flag up, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on for a minute, because you know how we do. We always start off with the American anthem, man. The American anthem. Boy, I tell you. There we go. All right, guys. All right, let me just do this here. We get that American anthem up. Let's see here. Oops. Hold on for a minute. That's Schoolhouse Rock. That's where I love Schoolhouse Rock. Okay, where's the American anthem at? Look at Trump with that middle finger. That's what I'm talking about. And that middle finger is really designed for who? We know who it's designed for, right? Let me go ahead. Where's the I thought I had this thing saved. Stuff don't stay saved in here no more. Okay, Star Spangled Banner. All right, we're gonna go ahead and show this and play this, right? All right, always got to use the copyright free one. All right, guys, I appreciate you.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention now to the microphone behind home plate. And please welcome one of America's premier entertainers,